Welcome to the Game Day phone-in on talkSPORT. I'm your host, Jamie O'Hara, alongside the legend, Jason Cundy. This show is for the fans to get ringing now. 03 717 22 3344. Spurs are safe. West Ham are gone. Irons, Spurs fans, we want to hear from you. Spurs, we've avoided disaster. But what has to happen in the summer now. Hope that situation never happens again. West Ham.
Said it last year.
Good team.
Said it last year.
Good team. West Ham fans, you're gone. Did the job today. Won 3-0 against Leeds, but it wasn't enough. Where did it go wrong for you? Bournemouth, Sunderland, and Brighton fans. Wow, you're on a European journey next season. Unbelievable stuff. Sunderland in the Europa League. They beat Chelsea. What happened? Unbelievable. Up the Chelsea. Elsewhere in the Premier League, Arsenal. Yeah, they won the Premier League. No one cares. Bruno Fernandes breaks the record for the most assists. Pep Guardiola, he's leaving Manchester City. And Liverpool scrape into the Champions League. Loads to go at. Loads to talk about. We know what to do. 03 717 22 33
No,
Go on, the boys!
No, do you know what, right? No,
Go
stop,
on, the boys!
No, stop the music!
Up the Spurs!
No.
Up the Spurs!
Up the Spurs!
Up the Spurs!
You lot,
Up the
absolute
Spurs!
charlatans!
Good team!
A disgrace!
Good team, mate!
Celebrating that!
Good team!
Mate, do you know what, right?
Big wins!
Mate, you should be apologising. Every Spurs fan, we shouldn't hear any Spurs fans thrown up now. Go home, go and crawl under a rock.
What happened to Chelsea?
Go and crawl under a rock.
What happened to Chelsea?
What
happened?
We're following under the rock.
What happened, mate?
But you lot,
What happened?
You lot, absolute disgusting.
Good season, that, mate. We've had the same season as Chelsea.
What do you mean?
We've had the same season.
What do you mean you had the same season?
No European football. Both finished, in the rubbish part of the league. Yeah, same thing. You ain't got no European football, didn't win a trophy. You've had the same season as Spurs.
Mate,
same season.
I'm telling you now, don't you compare the two seasons, right?
Good season.
That is a disgrace.
You had the chance to get Europa League on the final day of the season. You got beat by Sunderland. An absolute disgrace. You've allowed Sunderland to get European football over you.
That is a disgrace.
You're a charlatan.
That is a disgrace. I can't deny that.
Never in doubt, Spurs.
I didn't want Conference League, right? I was having a bar of that rubbish. But Conference League, I mean, it's just typical Chelsea.
What happened? No, what happened, mate? What happened?
Well, we got...
What happened?
Get back in the game, go down to 10 men. Another red card for Farner. Look, do you know what? I'm glad this season's over now. I'm just glad. I'm just glad it's done. It's cooked. It's over. I wanted Europa League. Didn't know what conference.
How do you feel about Spurs, though? We are in the Premier League.
That's what I've said to you,
next
mate.
season.
Look,
You've got to be happy.
Look.
No more EFL Roundup for you.
Well...
You can delete them out the archives. Get rid of them. EFL Roundup with O'Hara's
mate,
gone.
I think they're there to stay.
EFL Roundup.
No. The Ange Mask, that will come out again.
No, put it away, son.
No,
it's gone.
Not now, obviously.
Ange Mask, no more.
No. Oh, don't worry about that, Jay. The old Ange Mask. All he's doing is having a long earned rest. Yeah, the Ange Mask is absolutely knackered. That's putting more work than any of your players has. Should get him up front, Jay. Puts a hell of a shift, the old Ange Mask.
Probably do better than Richarlison. Jeez. I hope Richarlison...
No, I didn't. I was obviously covering the Chelsea game.
Yeah.
I didn't see any other games. I was obviously keeping updated of all that was going on. And you deserve to win today. First win at home since early December.
First half, we played really well. Half, we played well. We got our noses in front. Obviously, that put West Ham on the back foot. Second half, it was just... I mean, we're just trying to see the game out for 45 minutes, to be honest. We did nothing. Didn't really look like trying to score in the second half. Kinksky makes a brilliant save in the 90th minute.
What happened? Why'd you kick off so late?
Oh, that was a disgrace, mate.
What was going on there?
That was a disgrace. They had one of the old tech issues.
Oh, did they? That's not going to help the nerves.
Well, you know what, though? It actually helped us.
Did it?
Well, because we knew then that West Ham were going to finish before us. So we would have known, we would have had a good 7-8 minutes to know if we needed to score or not. Do you know what I mean?
Imagine if they get a go, Everton. In that time, you're going, oh, my God.
Yeah, I know, but at least we would have known. Do you know, we had time. So I thought it was a bit of a disgrace from the Premier League that they allowed West Ham to kick off. But, yeah, we got it over the line, mate. It's a disgusting season. And it's embarrassing to even celebrate that, to be honest. But, look, you can only do what you can do when you're down in it. Roberto De Zerbi comes in, and we get it over the line. There's got to be so much change, though, mate. There's got to be so much change.
We've had 2 years on the spin knocking around down there.
Yeah, I know. Mate, we're good at relegation scraps. We're good. Mate, we're all right. We've got dog in us.
You can't say you're good.
No, we've got good relegation scrap.
You can't say you're good.
We're up for the fight, mate. No. We showed it. We're up for the fight.
You do not want to be saying good at hanging around there.
We're good, mate. You don't want to be around Spurs, mate. When it comes to the end of the season, we're down there. We've got a good fight in us.
Right, okay. Right. No, look, well done. I mean, I'm not even going to say it's not even congratulations.
What do you mean congratulate? You got to congratulate us.
What, and staying up?
Yeah, come on.
No.
Come on, you got. Come on.
No.
Say well done.
No.
You got to give us a. Good,
I can't say well done for
well
finishing.
done.
Hold on. Let me just check the points difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, you've got no. It's not well done.
Well, it's well done.
No, I'll say disgusting.
Same season as Chelsea.
No,
Exactly the same season.
FA Cup final we had.
No, that doesn't. You lost. You lost. Means nothing.
Our record.
You got no European football. Same as Spurs. Embarrassing. You should be ashamed of yourself.
No, I'm ashamed.
Beat on the final day of the season to miss out on your Europa League. That's not even a talking point.
No, I'm ashamed.
Spurs.
I'm ashamed, mate. I'm ashamed.
You should be ashamed. You should. I'm surprised you're not actually angry.
Well, do you know what? It gets to a point where I think I'm beyond it a little bit. I think I'm just beyond this. Certainly since mid-March-ish. I'm kind of beyond it. I'm beaten into submission. I've seen it all. I mean, the only win was to beat you lot. We do it every year, so that's not even a victory, is it?
No,
it's not, is it?
No, we're terrible at your grand.
So
bad.
No, and those 6 games have cost us dearly. Absolutely cost us dearly. Fell off a cliff, and it's been. I'm embarrassed of the season, mate.
Good season from Spurs. Good season. Good running. Good running. Good running.
I don't even want to look at you. I can't even look at you.
Good running.
It's not good running.
It is.
It's not good running.
Mate, we finished the season strong.
You didn't.
Top 4, mate. We only lost 1 in the last 5. Good form, that. It's good form, Jace. Come on, we're on the up. Spurs are back.
It's better than I thought.
Spurs are back. You've seen signs there, mate.
Who's the loss to?
You see signs. You got to have seen signs.
Who's
there.
the loss to?
What? We lost to some team that finished 10th. I know who they are. Some bang average team. They finished 10th. 10th. Who is it? Oh, it's Chelsea. Chelsea. 10th.
Hold on. Does that mean? I can't work. Are we in the top half or bottom half?
Depends. Depends what table you look at. You know.
How does it work? Sorry, am I being thick?
I know, mate. I think you might squeeze in on 10. You might got top half.
So 11. This is okay. It's fine. I'm happy with that top half.
Yeah.
Chelsea top half. It's good to add to the argument.
I know, mate.
Top half finish, Jay.
We'll have to look on teletext and see.
See
who's got it. I don't know if 10 gets in there.
Top half. I think it does, mate. Top half. Let me have a look. It is 11. Yeah. Gee, top half finish. Only on goal difference though.
Right, we've got loads to go at. We've got the trophy lift happening as well. We'll get over to all the games, Etihad and Anfield. But let's go to some calls. Darren, he's a Spurs fan. Right, Daz up.
All right, Daz.
Hello, mate. Wow. Thank God that season's over.
Oh, my God. It's embarrassing.
Just a couple of things. I'll tell you what, yeah. The only part of that football club that deserves to be in the Premier League are the fans. The board deserves to get relegated. The players deserve to get relegated. It's a complete joke. And then you're right, Jamie. There needs to be some massive changes. And hopefully the manager stays. But hopefully they can now get the money that they want for their club and they can do one. And we can get some owners who want to get some proper players in and not waste money like we wasted 100 million quid for Gareth Bell by buying average players. The only one that worked out was Ericsson. He was third choice. We wasted all the Harry Kane money because they have no one at that club who knows anything about football on the football side. And we got lucky. We got lucky the last 5 games.
Yeah.
I mean, that employment of Igor Tudor was possibly the worst appointment in the history of global football ever.
No, I agree.
At any level of any club. But one more thing before I go, Jason Cundy. Cundy. Mate, you've had the same season as us, you clown.
But top half finish, though. Top half.
You spent £1 billion. £1 billion, and you've got more dross than we have.
Club World Champions, though.
No, mate, that's gone, mate. That's gone. You can have that for a season. That's gone.
4.
No, mate, that's gone.
I'm banging that drum for 4 years.
No, mate, you have had a shocking season.
Yep.
Shocking.
Club World Champions.
Same season as Spurs.
Top half finish.
Same season.
Mate, thank God we finished top half.
Absolutely disgusting. Dazza, we got it done, mate. We got it over the line.
Well done, Spurs.
Yeah, good season.
Well done.
Good season from Spurs, that. Encouraging signs.
Disgusting,
you must have seen signs, though.
I didn't see the game, but you told me there were encouraging signs.
Last 5 games, you've seen signs.
What happened against Chelsea?
No, don't worry about Chelsea.
No, I just want to know
Last 5 games, what happened? Encouraging signs.
You've actually done right. I mean,
Good, mate. It's
West
good.
Ham, those 3 defeats. One of those Anyway, look, it's their own fault. It's their own fault. They don't deserve to be there. West Ham fans listening to this, it was always going to be a huge arse for Everton to rock up there and turn you guys up. Mind you.
Mate, I'm just going to put it out there, right? Everton were shocking. They were so bad.
They don't want to be there.
No, they did not want to be there. They were shocking. They were so bad. The 2 games that have kept us up, really, Everton on the final day, they were just a no-show. And Aston Villa. Yeah. Them 2 games kept us in the Premier League. Mm. They kept us in the Premier League.
That's true. Villa that day.
Oh, Villa just...
I don't even... That needs to be investigated. That performance from Villa. Needs to be investigated, mate. I don't know what they were out. I think they might have been out in stringies the night before.
Oh, mate. Unbelievable stuff. Let's go to Chris. He's a Spurs fan. Chris?
Right, Chrissy, what?
Yes, come on. We ain't going nowhere. We're staying up. Don't you worry about that. Bye-bye, West Ham. West Ham, bye-bye.
Lions.
Bye-bye, West Ham. West Ham, bye-bye. No, seriously, honestly, tell you what, listen, I agree with Jay, right? This season has been totally and utterly unacceptable, right? We need to do better next season. Heads have got to roll. You know, getting the decent players. I mean, to me, Roy ain't got a decent number 9. Richarlison has got to go. Honestly, Romero's got to go as well, sadly.
Mate, it's like playing with 10 men. Honestly, it's like playing with 10 men. He's so bad.
Did he do the pigeon?
Well, how can he do the pigeon?
I don't know. Who scored?
Palhinha.
Wait, did he do the pigeon?
Right, we're going to head over to the Selhurst Park, though, with Nigel Adderley and Perry Groves for the trophy lift.
Thank you, Jamie. Mikel Arteta has just received his winner's medal. He is now standing on the podium, and he'll shortly be joined by the rest of his Arsenal squad. The Kroenke family, the club's owner Stan and his brother, or his son rather, Josh, carried out the trophy from the tunnel across the pitch here at Selhurst Park towards the Arsenal fans who are in the far corner of the stadium. A former Arsenal title winner, Perry Groves, is alongside me. Perry, you've been in these moments. What's it like for the players?
You know what? The players have had a brilliant chance just to all be in the dressing room together, you know, just feeling that energy, that positivity as they walk out. And what you need to do, like, you actually need to stand back and just observe everything and absorb everything as well, because these moments go very, very quickly. So you see all the Arsenal players just getting their medals. Mikel Arteta was obviously the first one. He's the one reason, and the one reason only, that those Arsenal players will stand on that podium with Premier League winners' medals round their necks, because he's changed the whole club around. You said there's Stan Kroenke and Josh Kroenke obviously brought the Premier League trophy out. I think it was the only sporting club that they own that hadn't won one of the major trophies in the countries. So that sort of ticked all their boxes. So this has been 22 years of desperation, and it's the 20th anniversary of the Emirates Stadium, so that fits in quite nicely. You see 1,250 Arsenal fans over there, obviously in delirium. To be fair, there's quite a lot of Palace fans at the stadium as well. A lot of Palace fans have stayed to watch this. They've showed, you know, a lot of respect. I mean, if it was me, I think I'd probably be at the door pretty sharpish. But this has been really hard earned. Where you think 3 second places on the spin. When we lost at the Etihad 2-1, everybody thought Man City had won it. Man City fans thought that would win it. Since then, Arsenal's won 5 on the trot, conceded 1 goal. That's how you win Premier League titles.
Well, the Arsenal team have all changed into their home strip, and on the back of those shirts, in gold letters and numbers, it says Champions 26. Max Dowman now receiving his medal. At the age of 16, he is a Premier League champion.
That's crazy. I didn't know what colour pants I was wearing at the age of 16, and he obviously started off today, and he just looks very mature for a player who's so young. He's going to be a major player for Arsenal going forward, and for Arsenal going forward, they want to make sure these players that this is just the beginning, you know, because say they've had that pain and suffering they've all gone through. That we see Mikel Arteta there, massive grin on his face. They'll look to strengthen in the summer. They've got a massive game, obviously, next Saturday against PSG, which they can enjoy this week. Mourinho coming back, who's obviously fit, was a massive bonus. But you can just see the Arsenal players standing on the podium, facing all of the Arsenal supporters, lapping it up quite rightly, because they've earned this.
Mikel Mourinho just receiving his medal from Alison Britton, the chairman of the Premier League, and Emmanuel Metcher, who is Arsenal's community nominee to be involved in the ceremony today. And it seems everybody is getting a medal, including Kepa Arrizabalaga, who had to play today to ensure he would be on the podium with a medal around his neck, and that's what he's done. Gabriel Jesus, who scored the opening goal today, but you just get the feeling he could be one of the players maybe making way. And Noni Madueke, who scored the second goal, now steps up to get his medal. And Eberechi Eze now heading up to the podium, and I think he's the reason so many thousands of Crystal Palace fans have stayed to watch this here today.
Well, to be fair, he left in the right way. You know, you've had players who, you know, throw their dummies out the pram where they go on strike. So he actually left the right way. And if you'd have said to Eberechi Eze, when he scored obviously winning goal against Man City in the FA Cup final, by the way, at the end of the 25-26 season, you'll be walking back out at Selhurst Park and you'll be a Premier League winner with the club that actually let you go when you was 10. He'd have thought that you was, you know, on something. So, yeah, there's brilliant stories all around. Just seeing Declan Rice.
What a signing. The key piece in the jigsaw.
Do you know what? No one says £105 million Declan Rice anymore. That's how good he's been. And he actually epitomised Bukayo Saka just getting his medal
as well. And I remember seeing him as a young player making his first steps in an Arsenal team, in a fairly bad Arsenal team as well.
Yeah, but you know, Mikel Arteta had a viral clip that's obviously gone on X and through social media where he held a Premier League cardboard trophy out and he drew a heart on the back and he wrote in the middle and he turned it around to players and on it had Champions of Life. And what he means is not just on the football pitch, it's the way you conduct yourself off the football pitch. So team hero managers, this is a hungry group of players, but they are very, very humble. It's all about the team, it's all about unity and togetherness, not about the individual, and that's why Arsenal won the title this season.
Well, that podium is getting absolutely packed now. All of the Arsenal support staff are also stood out there as well, all wearing Arsenal away shirts with the players' names and numbers on the back as well. Mikel Arteta wreathed in smiles. We've often seen him cut a rather pensive figure, but it's different here today because he and his team have done the job, and now Martin Ødegaard is the final player to receive a medal. He's carried on the shoulders of legends such as Frank McClintock, Tony Adams and Patrick Vieira, and he is about to receive the Premier League trophy for Arsenal. Ødegaard runs his hands through his hair. What a moment for him. What a moment for a big club who have underachieved for so many years. But this season and here today, it has all come right for Arsenal. And after 22 long years, Arsenal receive the Premier League trophy. Martin Ødegaard steps towards his teammates, throws back his head and lifts the trophy aloft. The fireworks go off all around Selhurst Park. The ticker tape, red and white ticker tape, rains down on the Arsenal players. The Arsenal support is absolutely delirious. After all of those near misses, Mikel Arteta and his players have finally delivered when it really matters. And are we on the cusp of another North London dynasty?
Well, that's where you have to kick on to. Martin Ødegaard there just took that moment, he stepped back. So now he'll pass the Premier League trophy around to all of the players to get their moment in front of the Arsenal fans, all the Arsenal auxiliary staff, obviously quite rightly joining in because this is very much a team effort, not just about the players, but it's all the staff around them. There's been a togetherness that they've shown, and it's relief, it's joy, exaltation, and they can enjoy the moment, champagne flying everywhere, but they know that this week they have bigger fish to fry next Saturday, but this is where they need to enjoy it because they have earned it.
Every individual player is taking their turn to lift the trophy in front of the Arsenal fans. Victor Gyökeres, they needed a goal scorer, and finally he has delivered for this Arsenal team. The players drenched in champagne along with Mikel Arteta and his staff. The celebrations will be going on in the red half of North London for some time, but of course there is still a bigger prize to come potentially. The Champions League final live on talkSPORT against Paris Saint-Germain next Saturday. But for now, Arsenal can celebrate. They have received the Premier League trophy. The Gunners are the champions.
Yeah, Arsenal are Premier League champions. They lift the trophy for the first time in 20 years.
22.
20, right.
Honestly, I've never seen so many Gooner shirts over the last
There's a
couple of days.
lot out there, mate.
And where have they been for the last 22 years?
There's a lot of Arsenal shirts out there.
No, listen, congratulations. If you win the Premier League title over 38 games, mate. So, well done them. You have to, congratulate them.
Not even the biggest story of the day, though. It's not the biggest story of the day. That's what I love. That is what I love.
No,
Arsenal have won the Premier League, and it's not the biggest story. Spurs staying up is the biggest story of the day.
You've got.
That's why we're massive. That is why we are massive. Biggest story of the day is Spurs, not Arsenal lifting the trophy. That's what anyone's been talking about. Anyone's been watching. It's all about Spurs.
You're disgusting. You lot. I say it all the time. You've got no shame, you
Mate,
lot.
good season.
No, do you know what you should do?
Good season.
Do you know what you should do? Crawl under a rock, right?
No.
And just say, and just go.
Spurs are back.
And just go.
No, Chase. Spurs are back.
You're not back, mate.
We're back, mate. We are back.
You're not back.
We've got the manager now. Next season, we crack on.
Honestly, you are absolutely disgusting. Look, Chelsea have been disgusting.
I've just seen the goals you can see.
I know, but
absolute charlatans.
But listen, if I was you, I would not be piping up.
Charlatans.
Don't be piping up, mate.
You only needed to win on the final day of the season to get Europa League football, and you get beat 2-1. Honestly, what's the matter with
I've had enough of Chelsea this season.
Honestly, a disgusting team.
I've had
disgusting.
This has killed me. These last, is it 8 games?
You got slapped. Sunderland. What's happened, mate?
No, it's just.
All right, get your calls in. Big afternoon of football. You want to have your say on it. We are on till 9 o'clock tonight. 03 717 22 3344.
With Villa, right? Unai Emery is the man. He is like he has full control over everything. Transfers, youth club. There's no one telling him what to do. And there's been rumours about him going to Madrid. Can you imagine him going to Madrid, mate? If he's going to bench Mbappe to play someone else, mate, he'd get ousted straight away, wouldn't he?
Yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean?
It's the perfect fit. It's the perfect club.
Yeah,
it's the perfect.
I know, but you're still Aston Villa, though.
What do you mean, Cundy?
Well, you mentioned Real Madrid, right?
Yeah.
Who's the bigger team?
What do you mean?
Cundy, come on, mate.
No, hold on a second. Hold on. Are you sorry? Have you taken stupid pills?
I don't know what.
Sorry. Are we,
Were you trying to say Aston Villa bigger than Real Madrid?
No, of course not, mate. Of course not.
What are you trying to say, James? I don't know what you're saying. Explain yourself.
No, hold on. He's saying he wouldn't go to Real Madrid.
Yeah, because he's not.
Sorry, unless I've got you wrong, Dave.
Yeah, because he's not in control.
It's Real Madrid. What's wrong with you lot? Are you joking me?
Cundy, mate. Are you joking? Listen to me, right? Hang on, Cundy.
David. Listen to me. Are you saying to me he'd turn down Real Madrid?
As a manager? Right. So
no, man. What do you think I'm talking about?
Cundy, listen to me, right? He could go to Madrid, right? And
Dave, think about what you're going to say before you say it, okay?
Cundy, mate,
you're time to think about it, okay?
You are.
He's annoying me.
Take it away.
Dave, he's annoying me.
Yeah, man, your canister is way bigger than your brain, mate. I swear down.
Say it then, Dave. Say it. So here's the situation. I'm going to throw it to you. Do you want the job? Unai, do you want the job?
It's career suicide, Cundy. It's career suicide. If you went to Real Madrid, right, you have 6 months, he'd oust Mbappe, he'd get ousted by the fans, and then he'd be done. Right? At Villa, I'll tell you what, he could play bloody Tyrone Mings at striker, and I'd still trust the process. Do you know what I mean?
Are you saying he's going to say no to Real Madrid?
Yes. Cundy, give Red a ball, mate. You're Chelsea. Where are you? 9th?
I tend to agree with you.
I don't know what to say today.
No, I get the whole. I get Jace. I get your whole argument.
I don't know what to say to him.
No,
I don't know what to say today.
Right, well, shut up a minute. Yeah, good evening. You are listening to the Game Day Podium on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie Hara and Jason Cundy. Let's get straight into some calls. 03 717 22 33 44. Go to Steve. He's a West Ham fan. All right, Steve.
All right, Steve-O.
Hello, mate. Yeah. Well done, Jamie, for
staying up. Congratulations on staying up.
I knew it was on the cards back along. It was absolutely. Oh, what's all that about? All right, Jay. But I just want to call out the West Ham owners. We haven't heard from them for yonks, and I want to call out Sullivan, Kretinsky. I know Kretinsky has just taken over the post office. I want to stop him from playing with his stamps and stuff, and get him and Sullivan on this show. I know you lot have got the powers to do that. So
played well today, though, mate. It's a good performance.
Tell them what their plans are for next season.
It's a good performance today, Steve. 3-0.
Clean sheet as well.
I know. Yeah,
that's encouraging that for the Championship, Steve.
I know.
It's encouraging.
It is. I know. At least, I mean, I'm not worried about it. I mean, basically, I think, well, hopefully we're going to be at the sharp end of the Championship next season. I mean, it goes down to 8th place.
Well, look, Jamie's
Only
agreed.
got to finish 8th next season, mate.
No, Jamie's agreed on the sports bar to do an EFL roundup.
No EFL roundup, mate. It's gone.
He's
It's been cancelled. No, cancelled.
talkSPORT panicked.
No EFL roundup.
No, they panicked. When they heard Sky might be interested, talkSPORT panicked. So and talkSPORT gave him a new deal. In his contract, it's got EFL roundup every Monday.
No.
So he'll involve West Ham. So sit tight, Steve-O.
No EFL roundup, mate. Sorry. We'll see you in a year.
I absolutely love you two. I know Jamie's a Kentish lad. I'm from Kent as well. So I mean, I just want to know what the West Ham hierarchy are going to do about all this.
Well, you're going to sell Bowen. Bowen's gone.
Yeah. Because
Somerville's gone.
When they took the stadium over, they said you were going to have a world-class team. Really? I mean, it's absolutely pathetic. They've just sold us under the river, mate. Honestly, it's pathetic.
Steve-O, listen, sit tight, because here's what's coming on the sports bar next season.
The Sports Bar. EFL Roundup, Spurs edition.
It's a catastrophe!
With Jamie O'Hara
Mate.
on talkSPORT.
No,
Can't play that no more.
No, that's changing.
Delete that from the archives.
There's another one. Hold on, Kitch.
Delete that from the archives. It's gone.
Kitch, there's another one there. You got the second one?
Come on, that's gone, mate.
Yeah.
EFL Roundup, Spurs.
No, not Spurs.
With
No
Jamie
Spurs, mate.
O'Hara
Can't do the
on
Spurs one.
talkSPORT.
Spurs one's gone.
So now I'm still
No. So you
contracted.
Right, you're not allowed to play that anymore.
Contracted.
Right, it's banned. Unless it says West Ham, it's not allowed to be
You're
played.
doing an EFL roundup.
No.
It's every month.
There's no EFL roundup for me.
Well, Jay.
Listen, Steve, accept it. Look, you got a good side in the Championship. You've got a nice stadium. You've got to play Lincoln and Bolton.
Oh, yeah. Up the Imps.
Up the Imps. Up the Imps, Steve. Up the Imps.
I accepted this 3 or 4 weeks ago, to be fair to you. I really accepted.
Have you ever been to Lincoln, Steve-O?
No, but I do good sausages, don't
Yeah,
they?
it's good, mate. It's good up there. Yeah. Lincoln's good. Good team.
Yeah.
It's good home and away against Lincoln.
I'll tell you what, Jamie. I'll tell you what. We're going to be at the sharp end of the Championship, and also you're going to be battling relegation in the Premier League. I'll tell you what.
You'll be all right.
Going to be brilliant. I'm going to love it.
You'll be all right, Steve. You win some games. No one cares about it. We'll see you in a year, Steve. In a year, we'll have a chat
Honestly,
again.
Mate. I'll tell you what, if we get you in the cup game, mate, we are.
Nah, we're not interested in that, mate. Premier League only.
They're not in the Papa John's.
What's that? Virtue Trophy? What's that? Can't play in that, can we?
Yeah, Papa John's.
Bit of Virtue Trophy next season, pal. Enjoy that one.
Honestly, I just want to hear what the owners got to come out and
All
say.
right, well, we'll chase them down for you, all right? Maybe Jamie will have that first interview on the EFL Roundup on the Sports Bar next season.
Yeah.
Let's go to Jack. He's a West Ham fan. Jack.
All right, Jackie boy.
What's happening, boys? You all right?
How you feeling?
He's what it is. I sort of accepted defeat in January, and then they kept pulling it back, and you give you a little bit of hope, and then they do something rubbish, I can't swear, do something, and it just gets you back in the thing. You know what I mean? It's just an up and down season, this second half of the season. It was a race to the bottom with Tottenham, and obviously we won the race to the bottom, didn't we?
Do you know what? The Palace game, that's the game where I really felt you had to go and stamp your authority against a side that had European football. You went to Selhurst Park, you drew 0-0. You made no attempt to win that game. No attempt. At all.
Mate, I was there, yeah, and it was just, we didn't even know what, that's what, don't get me started with Nuno, because I could go on for hours about him. I've never, ever liked him as a manager. You say, oh yeah, we haven't really convincingly won, we won the 3 games convincingly under him.
You won today, give him some credit for today, though.
I'm not going to give him credit because
you won 3-0.
In the first 40 minutes, if you boys watched it, it was all over us.
No, I watched the first 40 minutes. You were so bad.
Well, they hung in there though.
No, I know, fair play to them, but Leeds in the second half was a complete no-show.
You showed fight and spirit.
Complete no-show, Leeds in the second half, and fair play to West Ham. They scored.
Fighting spirit was when it mattered against Newcastle. You know what I mean? Newcastle and Brentford have got blood in their hands for keeping Tottenham up. I tell you.
Aston Villa, mate, sending a nice big bottle of champagne to Prince Willie. Kept us up, they did.
Big Willie kept you up.
Big Willie.
Big Willie kept you up.
Good performance that from Villa for us.
That sounds terrible.
That was good performance. Look, Jack, you know, silver lining, mate. You'll win a few games next season. Lincoln, Bolton.
Something to be said for that, you know. There is.
I'll be honest with you, boys. I'll be honest with you. I'll go home and away. I'm quite happy to go to the Championship for a year.
Yeah.
If it's a year, if we come back up.
You got some good games up there. Was Carlisle in the Championship?
I would have loved it.
Lincoln away, mate. Good day out, Jack. It's good day out, Jack.
100% on the beers. If we get a win,
just get yourself up to Lincoln.
On the beers.
Who else is in the Championship?
I tell you now, mate.
Who else is in there?
Well, Bolton.
Bolton, yeah, good team, Bolton, Jack.
You got to assess it from the night out. Like,
Southampton, mate, got to be careful with the old Spies, though. You know, they'll be after you next season.
Well, listen, here's the one. Here's the one I'm not looking forward to. Millwall.
Yeah.
Every time. So
home and away, Millwall.
When Jay and I come in the office on a Saturday, and you know when Millwall are playing at home because there's about 50 meat wagons outside. They won't have enough meat wagons in London.
It's a good game, that. Mate, you got some good games, Jack. I'm going to have a look at the Championship table.
Wrexham.
You know.
Wrexham.
Who else we got down there?
Derby, Norwich, Birmingham, Swansea.
Trying to find the Championship.
Bristol City, Sheffield United, Preston.
Can't even find it.
QPR, Watford. There's a couple of London dogs. Charlton.
Good game.
Honestly,
who else is down there? Let's have a look. Who's down there?
West Brom.
Oh, yeah, good. QPR. Another London derby.
It's littered.
Watford.
Littered with London derby.
Got loads of... you got Swansea. Jack, it's some good games, mate.
Go to Wales.
Yeah, mate, we're going abroad.
Yeah, Bristol City. That's some good games, Jack. Good games.
Going abroad. Going abroad.
Oh, dear, it's a shambles.
Going to Wales. Going abroad. No, you can't have that.
He's going abroad.
Going abroad.
2 games abroad. It's almost like you're in Europe, Jack.
Yes, Wrexham as well.
Yeah, it's like it must feel like you got Bristol and you got Wrexham.
You got Wrexham.
European tour.
You got Swansea. Come on, mate. That's
3 European tours, mate. That's all right. Enjoy it. It's all right. Oh,
let's have a night out in Wrexham.
Yeah.
Big night out that.
Yeah, can you fly to Wales? You can fly.
Yeah, fly.
Yeah, you can fly. It's going to feel like they're in Europe.
Take 20 minutes, mate.
Keep your calls coming in. 03717 22 3344.
what was your overriding emotion last night, watching it all unfold and feeling as you do for this great club?
I think for me, it's Aston Villa a sleeping giant. You know, European Cup winners in 1982. All you ever heard was, you wasn't born. You wasn't born when Villa won that. They've only won, last trophy was 30 years ago. So it was that pressure, sort of that monkey off the back for Aston Villa fans and the players and the football club. But emotion as well, Jim, because I spoke to so many Villa fans, parents that have passed away, you know, family members that have passed away, and what this would have meant to those people that aren't here today. And people are going through a lot. You know, everyone's going through a lot, football fans. What last night can do to give people a boost, what they're going through in their life. It was amazing to see my people, my fellow Brummies, so happy.
Brilliant. Your people. You're right, your people. In terms of legendary status, Gabby, where is this group now?
Oh, they're legends. And I say this all the time, Jim, I don't like to be called a legend. I feel legends of a football club need to win something. I really do. The 1982 players, they're legends of the football club. Now, these group of players are, and the one player, I don't like to pick one, but the one player that stands out for me is our captain. Scotland are lucky to have him, John McGinn. Immense, and I was so happy for him, what he's been through for this football club. The small price that Aston Villa paid for him, was it 2.5 million? What a player, what a nice guy, and what a captain.
Gabby, can I ask you personally, did you watch with regret last night that you never quite experienced a night like that?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, we got to the Carabao Cup final, we got to the FA Cup final and lost, but to get to a European final and get it over the line, the pressure that was on the players, because they were highly favourites in the game as well, to win against Freiburg, it wasn't like a jealous feeling. It was like, wow, I missed out. Wow, what I'll do to be on that pitch to share that, because the players know, Jim, the players get it, what it means to the Aston Villa fans to win another European Cup title.
Well, listening to the Game Day phone in on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie Hara and Jason Cundy taking your calls. West Ham are down. Spurs are up. Arsenal are champions.
You're not up. You stayed up.
No, we're up.
No, you're not up.
What do you mean?
No,
we're up.
Hull are up.
No, we're up.
No, you stayed in the same division.
No, but we're up.
No, you're not up.
No, we're up.
No, you're not up.
We could have gone down.
No, you could have gone down.
We're up.
But that doesn't mean you're up.
We are up.
No,
Hull are Premier League.
Hull are up.
No, we're up.
Hull are up.
Yeah, but we.
You're not up.
Yeah, but we had to play on the
So a
last
Chelsea
day of
up.
the season to
A
stay
Chelsea up.
A
Forest up.
Chelsea are in. Chelsea are in.
So you're in.
Yeah, but we had to win.
Yeah, you're in. You're not. Don't say you're up.
We're up.
It's not an achievement.
Spurs are up.
No, you're not up.
Good season.
No, you're not.
Give us some credit. Good season.
No, not up. You're not up. You just stayed where you were.
Sin signs.
Stay where you were.
Sin signs.
Hull are up. West Ham are down.
By the way, Bournemouth and Sunderland get Europa League football. I'm just having a look at the table. Hold on. There's a team here somewhere who are meant to be a big side that spent like £1 billion. I'm just trying to find out where they are. No, they're not in the top 5. Hold on. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there they are. Chelsea. 10th. 10th. What happened? 10th. £1 billion.
I've got nothing to say.
You spent £1 billion.
I can't defend it.
Got 2 players in midfield. Cost you over 200 million quid. What happened?
Can't defend it.
No, what's happened? No, seriously, what's happened?
Terrible.
Brentford, Brighton, Sunderland and Bournemouth finished above you.
Don't say that. That's terrible. Don't say that.
Keith Andrews' first season in Premier League football, and he's finished above Chelsea.
Yeah, he had no European football, though, did he?
How can I come out with that? That is a disgrace.
How can I use that as my defence?
That is a disgrace.
No, to be fair,
right,
though.
we got to go to Anfield. Matt Jones is standing by with Andy Robinson.
Hey, I'm joined with Andy Robertson in the tunnel here. Andy, thank you for joining us on talkSPORT. I mean, just talk about how emotional a day it's been for you today.
Yeah, hugely emotional for me and my family. Saying goodbye to the people that have given me so much, and it was a tough day. It's been a tough week, but the reception I got was just the cherry on top of a fantastic 9 years at this football club.
How difficult a decision has it been to make that you are going to depart?
Yeah, look, it was a decision that everyone made. Obviously, there was no contract on the table, and obviously the discussions we've had have all been honest and have all been good. And when your time's up, and that's the way of football. And I've got no regrets, no bitterness, no anger towards anything. I'm just so grateful for everything and everyone that's gave me the opportunity. The owners, Michael Edwards, and people like that have brought me to the club. Obviously Jurgen Klopp, Arne Slot, people like that. All these guys have played a part in my career here, but most importantly the fans. It was important that me and Mo could get to see them one last time in a Liverpool jersey, and they didn't disappoint.
You've won the lot since you came here. You've maybe exceeded your own expectations. What are you most proud of?
I think just the way I've been able to stay at this club for 9 years. To be honest, it's not an easy club to stay at for so long in terms of the expectations, what the demands on you and things like that. And I just think the consistency that we've all been able to show over that period of time, it's something that we should all be incredibly proud of. And I think I've played a small part in that, and I'm really proud to play a small part in that. The trophies I've won, but the love that I've been able to receive has just been phenomenal. And honestly, what happened today and also what happened in the last 9 years will stay with me for the rest of my life. And this is now my club, and I love everything about it.
And you finished by securing Champions League football, and now you've got a huge summer ahead.
Yeah, I think I need to switch off for 3 days. I think that's what I get, and then I'm into Scotland duty. So that's been a nice distraction over the last few months, kind of trying to deal with this difficult situation. But the World Cup's been a real thing to take my mind off it, and just something I'm so excited about, something I can't wait for. Just being able to go with your country, go with your mates, and represent your country. It's something so special, and I'll maybe take 3 days with my family, and then I'll be straight back to it.
Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you, top man. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Andy Robertson there with Matt Jones. I tell you what, Andy Robertson, before you go to Scotland, pal, sign the contract with Spurs. We'll have you straight at left back.
You don't want to fight relegation?
No, we're building.
Better than relegation.
No, we're building a new team under this gaffer. Get Andy Robertson in now, Spurs. Go and make it happen. Should have done it in January. Go and make it happen now.
You must look at your mob and think, do I want to be in the last day of the season?
Ain't going to happen again.
Well, you said that last season.
No, I didn't say that.
Well, hold on. So you thought this season was going to happen? You thought...
No, I didn't think it was going to happen, but it won't happen again.
How'd you know?
That won't happen again.
You'd have said that last year.
Yeah, because last season we had the Europa League and distraction. Listen to me. And last season, there was never a relegation fight. There wasn't a relegation fight.
You looking over your shoulder.
No, we wasn't looking over our shoulder.
Oh, you were?
No,
mate, here's what you did,
There was no looking over our shoulder last season.
You had to look in a couple of mirrors.
No, we didn't. This season has been a
did.
proper relegation fight.
Last season.
So the people at the top have had to realise that that can never happen. That can't happen again.
Well, you didn't think they'd look last year?
Well, yeah, no, but the distraction was the Europa League. Distraction was the Europa League.
You had a couple of looks in the mirror.
Let me tell you now. No. I'm telling you now.
If Andy Robertson's got anything about
that won't happen again.
He won't go anywhere near your mob.
Following West Ham's relegation from the Premier League, talkSPORT's Alex Crook, he caught up with West Ham boss Nuno Espirito Santo, who's asked if he will be at West Ham next season.
Especially for the fans, I've been asked this question. When your focus, and all of us at the players, the group, is only have one thing in their minds is to prepare the game, because there's belief, we've been positive. We don't think about anything else. Now is the moment to, first of all, pass to the tough, the sadness. Tomorrow nobody's gonna sleep tonight, and after. But now the future is ahead. To think about it is ahead. You understand?
Does that mean you will be going away and thinking about your future over the next few weeks and deciding if you want to carry on?
No, it's not. No, it's not about that. It's about realizing that now is not the moment to do that. Your state of mind is not the right one. We are sad, we are frustrated, and just things will. You know what I mean?
Financially, though, how difficult is this going to be for the club? Because we saw the last accounts, the numbers weren't great. I assume a lot of the top players will have to be sold now.
Yeah, but I'm not aware of the counts. I think no one of us that is in the grass working doesn't know the numbers. That's the part of the club that have to manage. We take care of the sports part of it.
Yeah, Nuno, they're obviously he's gutted. I think he'll be the manager next season, but they will lose some of their top players.
Yeah, of course.
Jared Bowen, for me, cannot stay at West Ham.
No, he won't. He won't. He's at the stage of his career where he cannot be playing Championship football. He simply can't. At 29, he's 30 in December. I just wonder, it's quite a big decision for someone to go and, what's he going to cost? What would you say?
Gone down.
Yeah, what's it going to cost to get him out of that contract?
30 million?
I thought 30, 40. That's where my head was at. Right?
Yeah.
So he's 28, 29, 30. He's a top player. Will he go to Spurs? Do we want to fight relegation?
Well, listen, we always take West Ham's best players, don't we? So we might as well, we've relegated them today. We might as well take one of their best players as well, do you know? Just we take the best players all the time. Yeah?
How does that work out? I bet Kudos was delighted about 6 weeks ago. He's sitting there, I didn't jump ship for this.
No, but we take the best players, don't we? We take the best players. We've relegated them today. Look, we'll have Bowen off you. We'll take Bowen.
Well, Bowen
we'll give him Premier League football.
Bowen will go. I just wonder whether he's thinking bigger, mate, than Spurs. I mean, this is, what do you
mean?
Mate, he's looking at European football, right? He might go.
He can't go to Chelsea.
He might go and sign a
Let's go to Jensen, who's a Tottenham fan. All right, Jens?
All right, Jens.
Hi.
How are you, mate? How you feeling?
This doesn't sound good.
I can't lie. With Spurs, I don't think they deserved it, and I agree with West Ham. They should have got above West Ham.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I think West Ham should have. Do you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, mate.
Yeah, but who cares what you think now? The league positions tells you where you are, and that's where you deserve to be.
The thing is, I was literally, all my mates said to me in college, "Oh, you're getting relegated. How's it to be in a Championship club?" And I was like, I'll come back. And I was watching that game from first to minute, and I was literally crying on like the 8th minute. I was like, yeah, we're getting relegated. It's going to happen. And then all of a sudden we just survived, which, to be fair, the goal was awful. It was terrible. It wasn't a goal to deserve to get into the out of the relegation. But
it doesn't matter, mate. It's all about the result. We had to get a result. We got a result. It's been a terrible season. We know that, but we stayed up.
Exactly.
Cheer up. I mean, I know it's not been a great season,
mate.
gents.
Yeah.
Jensen, you out tonight?
No, I'm just at home. Chilling.
You don't sound to be great company.
I'm going to go to Cameron, who's a Spurs fan. Cam.
All right, Cam.
Hello?
All right, Cam.
Hello, how you doing, boys?
All right, matey, how are you?
Oh, mate, who on earth is that previous Spurs caller? I'm so confused. What's going on? He needs to see someone. That's not okay.
Well, we've done it, mate. We stayed up. It's a shock.
Well done. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It was really painful. I'm glad Tottenham had the 2-for-1 beers on offer, because if they didn't, I don't think I could have stayed there.
Hold on, they're 2-for-1, did they? Maybe they're doing their accounts for like next season, the Championship. Maybe they think we've got to get the accounts sorted out now. What it might look like.
Oh dear. Was he there, Cam? Was he there?
I was there. Yeah, we're in the car on the way back right now. It's painful. It's been a heavy drinking day. That's the
Do you know what though, mate? I have to say the Spurs fans today were absolutely brilliant.
Oh, here we go.
No, they were.
Pat yourselves on the back.
What do you mean?
I say, well done, you lot. There was civil war a couple of weeks ago.
There was no civil war, mate.
Civil
The
war,
Spurs
now
fans
all
have
of a
turned
sudden-
up all season.
You lot are shameless. Absolutely shameless.
Cam.
You've won the same night as us, mate.
It's true.
Absolutely shameless, mate.
Cam, we turned up, the fans, this season. Turned up. Turned up.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
It's all the fans. Well done,
can I
fans.
just ask,
Congratulate fans.
Wasn't Chelsea's average attendance under 40,000 this year at the Bridge?
But
Wasn't it
well
something
done.
like
The fans turned up, did they? To watch a load of old pup. 3 wins. Do you know what? You lot deserve a medal just for turning up to watch that.
So what's that? We're 36 teams, 3 wins, 15. I don't even want to talk about them. But yeah,
It was really good.
We've won it. Yeah, listen, we won today. We got it over the line. Fans have been brilliant.
When's the parade?
I don't know, mate. We might have one.
Open top bus. We stayed up parade. When's that?
I don't know. We might sort that one out.
I've heard there's to clear the streets of North London in the white half. North London, the red half. They got a trophy. You lot be holding up. We stayed up. There'll be an imaginary trophy. We stayed up trophy. Well done.
Yes, Chelsea finished 10th. Keep the calls coming in. 03 717 22 3344.
It is a sensational story and so many strands to it. And I've seen a lot of Southampton fans who've come out in condemnation of the club. They say this is the darkest day in their long history. And I think a lot of Southampton fans are quite embarrassed at the way in which their name has been dragged through the mud. As you say, the punishment is immediate expulsion from that playoff final on Saturday, the £200 million game. So they have been stolen of the right to possibly get back into the Premier League the first time of asking, and a 4-point deduction for the start of next season. That's because, as I understand it, the EFL argued that the playoffs needed to be treated as a separate cup competition. Obviously, Southampton admitted spying on Middlesbrough, so that's where that punishment comes from. They also admitted over the course of this hearing with the Independent Commission spying on at least 2 other Championship teams, which is why there's also a points penalty for next season. Southampton appealed it immediately, not because they feel they're innocent, but because they feel the punishment doesn't really befit the crime. One of the things I was told coming out of St Mary's is they feel this is unprecedented. It is, because there isn't a precedent. I know that Marcelo Bielsa escaped with a fine, but it was only after that incident ahead of the Leeds final playoff with Derby that it was put in the rule book. So this is uncharted territory. Southampton have told staff in an email that I've seen from the Chief Executive, Phil Parsons, their legal team are confident they've got a strong case. They're going to keep preparing for this game on Saturday. I don't think it's going to be overturned in terms of Southampton being allowed to play this final. What could happen is a sort of halfway house where the points deduction gets rescinded. But I think there's enough evidence that Southampton will not take their place at Wembley. We're hearing stories of analysts dressing as staff wearing the kits of non-league Eastleigh when Ipswich were using their training ground in order to spy. So this is quite sinister in many ways. This is not just some bloke who's turned up at the Middlesbrough training ground and filmed a few minutes of training. So I think they're banged to rights. I think they've shown very little contrition. I think it's poor that we haven't had a statement from Southampton in the aftermath of this punishment. We still haven't heard officially from the club.
Yeah,
we're a long way down the line now. Surely they should have had something prepared.
Get ready to get the ultimate football fan winning feeling with talkSPORT Win.
Right, listen up. The 2026 FIFA World Cup almost here thanks to Adidas, the tournament's official match ball supplier. talkSPORT is sending you and a friend to Dallas, Texas. You could be at England's first game against Croatia on June 17th with return flights, accommodation, spending money, tickets, and the official Adidas match ball, the Trionda. It's called, all thrown in. Ready to get that winning feeling? Here's how to enter. For your chance to win, head to talksportwin.com or text WIN to 83338. Text and online entries cost £2.50 plus your standard network rate, or call 0343 418 7260. Entries must be in by 1st of June 2026 at 4 p.m. That's when you need to answer your phone if it rings. 18 plus, UK residents only. It's a TalkSPORT promotion, full T's and C's at talksportwin.com. So for your chance to win, text WIN to 8338 now. Right, let's get back to some calls and let's go to Anthony. He's a West Ham fan. And
right, Ant.
Jay, listen, I listen to your show every day, mate. Carnage, right? We've gone down.
Right, let's go to Jack, who's a Spurs fan. All right, Jack.
Jackie boy.
Hey, come on, you Spurs.
Jack, we made it.
Oh, mate, unbelievable. In Moyes we trust, mate. In Moyes we trust. Fantastic result. I think we looked in control of the game from minute dot, but it's probably the first time I've seen Spurs play at home really actually okay since the beginning of the season. It's been rubbish. So,
Yeah,
what do you think?
Listen, we didn't deserve to. We didn't deserve to even be in the Premier League. Luckily, we've managed to get it over the line, right? You know, with a couple of big performances towards the end of the season. But overall, it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. It's an embarrassing season. They should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah. Honestly, mate, it's not trying to sound too arrogant or anything, but it's not where we deserve to be. But end of the day, the league doesn't lie. We've got to face a bit of reality here, mate. Like next season, I think it's a blessing in disguise that we might not have European football, but then again, it's like, well, if we've got to get more depth in the squad, we need better players. We've got to improve.
Jack, there needs to be a fire sale. That's what needs to be.
Yeah.
A fire sale. Get rid of everyone. Everyone.
Mate,
all of them.
This question, who are you keeping then?
The only players that we're keeping are the ones that are injured.
James, I mean, I'm not being funny, James, right? But Romero going all the way out to Argentina, it's disgraceful,
Well,
mate.
he come back, didn't he? He come back. He obviously had a phone call.
I think
that's a weird one.
You might see it one way or the other, mate, but I think he's been forced to.
Yeah, of course he has.
Yeah,
of course he has. He was never. He didn't want to come back.
No, of course
he got a phone call and said, "You need to get back here," because there would have been uproar. But
100%,
listen, he's gone.
yeah.
Forget him. He's gone. I reckon. Look, we've got to try and keep hold of Van der Ven. Whether we can do that, I doubt it.
Slipsky?
Yeah.
Right, by the way, Kingsky, he's been really good.
Oh, he's brilliant at Stamford Bridge.
No,
Enzo shoots from 35 yards.
He made a couple of saves today, mate. Honestly, he made a save, which is unbelievable.
It's his job to save him.
What do you mean it's his job? Don't be an idiot.
Well,
Don't be an idiot.
What happened in Madrid?
Yeah, and after that, he's been absolutely superb.
I'm just saying, I'm just finding names.
I would not be getting rid of Kingsky. I'd get rid of Vicario and I'd get a new keeper in and have Kingsky as the number 2. But I actually think he's done all right. Madison, I'd keep, just because he's a leader. Injured players, Kulusevski.
Polina, what's happened to him? Is he gone back on?
Polina's going back. I don't know if we're going to sign him. I'd try and sign him. Maybe.
Doggy?
I tell you what, Conor Gallagher was good today. Conor Gallagher worked his absolute tail off. Right. So listen, there's a lot there, Jack, that we got to get rid of, mate. There's some dead wood there. Jeez.
Look, have a revamp of the whole squad, mate. But end of the day, we've got a season to do it. I think we can't do any worse next season because of obviously European football. Like if it means that we end up mid-table and then build on the next season after that, But I'm quite disgraced how the board what the board have done. Like I think they've put us in the right predicament, but the fans they turned up today. That was fantastic today.
Heads need to roll though at the football club. Heads need to roll,
mate.
At the top. They've got to go. There is an absolute mess. And how they've allowed this football club to get in this position is absolutely disgusting. Johan Lange, since he's come in, has been a disgrace. An absolute disgrace. This club has gone backwards. Get rid of him. Got to go. Sorry, it's got to go. And the board have got to make huge decisions. And they got to be ruthless. Some of them shouldn't even be on there. Really? They shouldn't even be on there. But how do you get rid of owners if they don't want to sell up? They ain't going to sell up, are they? So. But
the thing is, surely
at the
it
top.
looks bad on the business. Surely it looks bad on their business as coming across as like a global brand. If they're deciding that, if most clubs, most of the top clubs on the planet are looking at the club like thinking, well, why would I want to buy Tottenham the way they are at the moment? Unless, as a business perspective, we should be in a better position.
No, mate, but look at
you would have thought so, wouldn't you?
Well, you look at the business side of it. Do you know what I mean? It's a massive football club. Listen, Jack, thanks for your call. I'm going to go to Grant. He's a Spurs fan. Grant.
All right, Grant.
How you doing, mate?
I'm all right, Granty. How you feeling?
I feel better, but at the end of the day, we've had a shocking season. But I do want to say to Cundy, unlucky with Europe, man.
We won it. I mean, we won the Champions League twice. Have to come back and do it again, wouldn't we?
Oh, honestly, you always
Club World Champions.
You just fall back on nonsense.
Yeah, well,
Club World Champions though.
You can get rid of that.
That's
Cundy, you can get rid of that. You can get rid of that Lincoln scarf, can't you?
No, that's coming back out, mate.
Lincoln
Don't worry.
scarf's gone, mate.
Don't worry.
Who's it coming out for? West Ham.
It's gone.
No.
It's gone.
It's got to go.
Sorry, mate. No, yeah, but the Lincoln scarf is gone. Spurs have actually ruined you today.
I haven't.
Ruined you.
No, they've
ruined all your stuff that you can go at. EFL roundup, Lincoln scarf.
Oh no, the EFL
Ange
roundup.
mask.
No.
The EFL roundup can't stay. It's gone.
Jay, you've signed a new contract with.
No, I've not signed anything.
EFL
Don't you worry
roundup.
about what I've signed, mate.
Jay, EFL roundup.
No.
It's been. Trust me, it's in there every Monday. EFL roundup. Though, can we just do it, mate? Tip out to West Ham.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on, Lee.
No, I'm not interested.
It's West Ham.
No one cares. No, I don't care about West Ham. When you do the show, you do the show with Colton Cole, you can do EFL roundup.
EFL roundup.
EFL roundup with Colton Cole. That's what we need. Get the boys to make that one up.
No,
EFL roundup, Colton Cole special.
Here's a little teaser. What it's going to sound like every Monday next season.
Yeah, no, see, look, they can't. It's gone. It's been deleted.
No,
been deleted. Sorry.
Sports Bar. EFL roundups.
It's gone.
And it's going back to work.
See, Spurs is out.
Jamie O'Hara on talkSPORT.
Sorry, I refuse. No. I refuse to do EFL roundup.
Well, I tell you what, I'll do it for you.
No.
Right?
Yeah, with Colton Cole, you can do it.
No, we do it.
No problem.
Listen,
Get Coley on.
no, Jay.
Yeah.
I know you stayed up. Well done. EFL roundup.
No. Let's go to Mike. He's West Ham fan. Mike.
All right, Mikey.
All right, boys. How are you?
All right, Mikey. How you feeling?
I was at the game today. I mean, it was quite flattering. The 3-0. I don't think we deserved it. I think, Jamie, you said you were watching the game. We played absolute pony, to be honest. But
first 40 minutes, Mike. Jeez, I couldn't believe how bad you were.
These last few games, they're not where the damage has happened. It's happened way earlier in the season. I'm a little bit concerned about maybe who we're going to lose and whatnot. But I really wanted to say to you, Jamie, it was no malice or whatnot. Congratulations for staying up.
Can't congratulate someone. You can't do that. Stay up. They can't do that. You commiserate someone.
Only because whilst we sit at the top of the Championship next year, I'm going to take an absolute pleasure in watching Tottenham get a whooping.
No, mate, but Mikey, you're playing Lincoln.
Yimps.
You're playing Bolton. You've got Swansea away.
Can't wait.
Mate, like I get it. Spurs probably will be a joke again next season, but at least we ain't West Ham.
Well, I'm actually hoping this puts a little rocket up the owners. I don't know if you heard much about what's going on, but Sullivan had a few songs at him today.
I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs.
I hope they go.
I mean, I don't know the situation, but can you be bothered at his age now to be putting up with that?
No.
Well,
he's a wealthy man. Why? Just go and live on holiday. Go live in your boat.
No, but how are you going to sell West Ham now? In the Championship.
Yeah, find someone.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't know whether anyway, they'll do what you say.
Look, they'll do. Do you know what? Right, I actually feel bad for West Ham. I do. No, I do. I actually do feel bad, and I know you're going to try and patronise me.
Where's the kicker?
But I don't like to see big clubs in the Championship. All right, and it's all funny and that, and I get it. I like playing West Ham.
No, do you know what? You're being nasty now.
No, I'm not being nasty.
You're being nasty.
Like if it was like.
Why are you having a pop?
If it was Crystal Palace or someone, or do you know what I mean? I'd be like, yeah, all right. But West Ham are a good club. They're a good football club. Do you know what I mean? No, I'm just saying, West Ham are a big club. That's a big loss to the Premier League. West Ham.
How big?
They've been in the Premier League for 14 seasons. They're one of the best grounds in the country.
Don't get relegated.
Oh, I know, but it's a bit of a, Who's coming up? Hull.
Yeah, Hull ain't going to have the same gravitas as West Ham. West Ham, well, I mean, yeah, I kind of agree with you that, actually.
Let's hear from Spurs manager Roberto De Zerbi. He's been speaking to talkSPORT's Declan McCarthy, where he made a promise that Spurs won't be in this situation again.
Yes, I give my word. We have to complete the squad. But the most important part is to complete the squad with the first level of the players. We need... top players, I don't know, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, but we have to be focused just on the top players because the fans of Tottenham, the club, the border, they deserve to stay high on the table.
Just in terms of the magnitude of the result today,
What does that mean for your summer in terms of either losing players, gaining players, and the influence you're going to have to try and bring big players to this club?
No. We will lose players if they want to go. Otherwise, they stay with me. Maybe we have to change. Yesterday I said, 2 days ago, I said I'm not stupid, and they saw everything. For sure, we have to bring players with passion, with value. They have to feel the shirt. They have to be proud to stay in Tottenham and to play for these people, these fans. But I have a clear idea in my head.
Yeah, Roberto De Zerbi speaking there. He's got a big summer ahead, and hopefully the board just give him the reins and let him do what he wants to do. Get your calls in. You want to have your say. 03 717 22 3344.
Just explain what the story is.
Well, basically, Romero's injured. He can't play. Now, Spurs obviously played the biggest game of the season on Sunday. River Plate are playing against his former team on the last day of the season as well. Both teams can win the league, all right? His former club, that one that he grew up with. I don't know I can't remember the name. Anyway, they kick off at 7 on Sunday. He's gone to Argentina to watch the game instead of Spurs against Everton. Now that for me, the club captain not there on the final day of the season. If that doesn't sum up Spurs right there, that is an absolute joke. Now, there might be an argument to say he's injured, he's gone out to Argentina to get treatment because of the World Cup.
I don't care.
No, I'm the same. The club captain has to be at the final game of the season. Why is the club captain not at the final day of the season? He's going to watch River Plate. That is outrageous. Outrageous. Yeah. That is a sackable offence. Yeah, and whoever's allowed that to happen, whether it's come from the top or Roberto De Zerbi, they should be ashamed of themselves. It sums up Tottenham in every aspect. That is allowed to happen. Like, if he don't want to be there, fine. No, he won't want to be there.
No, it's not fine.
No, it's not fine.
That's not fine.
But no, I get that. But in terms of he don't want to be at the club, he wants out, right? Get that. But his teammates will want Romero around the dressing room. His teammates, the people that he's played around, the people that he's played alongside, he's been in the trenches with, and he's decided to go and watch River Plate on the last day of the season. It's disgusting.
No,
It's a joke.
I am absolutely. When Ryan told me this, I looked at him and had to gaze in his eyes and said, "What are you talking about?" I'm thinking, what game is that day? Can he get back from Argentina? Why is he doing that anyway? No, he's going to miss one.
Yeah, they kick off 7:30 on Sunday.
Mate, that is.
It's outrageous, mate. It's outrageous.
Maybe he knows what's happening. Maybe he knows you're going to play in Championship football, and he's thinking, do you know what? Right, I know where we're going. I'd rather go and watch a decent.
That's not the point. That's not the point.
And Spurs.
That's not the point. You can't get away with that. You're a club captain. Club captain is not there on the final day of the season. That is.
It's disgusting.
It is so bad. So bad. You're listening to the Game Day phone on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie Hire and Jason Cundy. Straight back to your calls. Big day of football. 03717 223344. Let's go to Sarah, who's a Spurs fan. All right, Sarah?
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Jamie.
How are you?
We're just travelling. I'm good, thank you. Very, very happy. It was a very nervy last 20 minutes.
God, no.
The thing I just wanted to say is, We're just driving back from the match. So we've got season tickets, me and my son. We've been all season, so it's been a pretty shocking season. But the thing that really has got my goat today is that at the end of the match, when obviously we got there just over the line, all the fans stayed behind, all the team were on the pitch. We sit in the East Stand, and I tell you who was really conspicuous by their absence, which was the board. The board. We sit opposite the box where the board had literally cleared out. They weren't there. All the fans were there celebrating. All the players were on the pitch, and all the backroom staff were on the pitch celebrating.
I didn't think they're embarrassed though, Sarah.
Had cleared. It was embarrassing.
But they should be embarrassed though, right? I would, if I was them, I would have done that. You know, they can't stand there and celebrate at staying up. They're the problem.
They are the problem, but they still should have backed the team, I think, this afternoon.
Well, they got Roberto De Zerbi in. That was the biggest thing they've done. Do you know what I mean? And that's got us over the line. But yeah, I would be. If I was part of that Spurs board, I'd be embarrassed. Embarrassed to be standing there. You can't, you know.
They are embarrassed, though. I think they just couldn't give a toss.
Well,
I don't know how the board. How does when you say celebrating, Sarah? It can't be. You're not celebrating. You're relieved. You're not celebrating.
No, we were celebrating. Trust me.
I mean, you can't. But you shouldn't.
Trust me, we were celebrating.
No, but the point I'm making is that staying up it should not be a celebration.
I don't disagree with you, but we still were celebrating.
Yeah, I know. It is what it is. The fans are where they are, not because of the. It's because of the players are there.
More
put them in that position. Yeah, it's relief, but for the fans,
if you're the board,
the last day of the season, you win.
You can't. I mean, Sarah, are you still there?
Yeah.
Sarah, so the players went round. What did the players What did they? Did you say they're celebrating on the pitch as well? What were they doing? Like fist pumping? Were they knee sliding everywhere?
No, they were clapping the fans and just like really thanking the fans would be how I'll describe it. Probably celebrate's not the right word. But they were really thanking the fans.
I know, but I'm saying celebrate. You celebrate.
The players weren't celebrating. The players weren't celebrating.
Well, just not Sarah.
No, the fans are celebrating. The players wouldn't be celebrating. They know it's embarrassing. They've been in that position, right? They put the club there. The fans can celebrate because it's been a terrible season and they've won on the last day to stay up. The fans are just there to, support the players in the end. The players are going around clapping the fans thanking them for their support because Spurs is...
No knee sliding.
Well, they ain't going to knee slide, Jace, are they?
I don't know.
Come on, mate. Why are you being ridiculous?
I don't know.
We're doing knee slides. Like, you're 12. You act like you're 12, mate.
Well, I just saw the Arsenal players, right?
Arsenal have won the league.
I know, but that's celebration.
Yeah, of course, and they deserve it. They won the league. Spurs players, they're clapping the fans saying thank you and sorry.
The stayed-up trophy. We stayed up trophy.
Honestly,
open top bus. There you go. North London.
It's like talking to a child.
No, I'm just asking. Sarah used the word celebration. I asked her what did that look like. I didn't know.
What do you mean?
I didn't know what the players were doing.
Well, you celebrating? You celebrating 10th?
No, look at me.
10th?
No, not celebrating.
No.
You should be the same. You should be the same.
Yeah, well,
and now you're
celebrating. At the end of the day, we stayed up on the last day. West Ham won 3-0 today. We could have lost.
Celebrating.
So it's a good day. It's a good day in a terrible season.
Relief.
Yeah, relief, but still, it's a celebration. We stayed up.
Honestly, you celebrating staying up. Yeah, I've heard it all. I've heard it all.
It is what it is, mate.
I've heard it all.
Club were in the position that they're in on the final day. Spurs had to win. West Ham won 3-0.
Celebrating staying up.
Well, we got it done.
We stayed up trophy. A DVD, that'll be coming out soon.
I'm out with you.
Now, open top bus.
You're so
Spurs stayed up. Well done.
Hold on. You cannot say nothing, mate. Well done. Mate, you cannot say nothing. You finished 10th, mate. Honestly, you actually annoy me.
No.
You finished 10th.
No. Here's the thing.
Like you should. It's disgusting.
You should be acting like me.
I know.
I'm disgusting.
I'm happy. I'm not like running around. I'm not running around the office, am I? We stayed up.
Celebrating.
Well, we stayed up.
You celebrated.
I celebrated. We stayed up. Yeah. But after that, it's
that's
like
embarrassing, mate. You're embarrassing.
No, it's embarrassing. Your hairline.
No, you're embarrassing.
No, your hairline's embarrassing.
The hairline's on its way back.
And Chelsea finishing 10th.
No, the hairline's on.
Chelsea finishing 10th.
No, that's
embarrassing.
No, it is. You're right.
So
no, you're 100% right. But you should own it, and you're not owning it.
You should own the fact that your hairline ain't work.
The hairline's on its way back. Don't give it time.
No.
Mate, I told
your hairline's as bad as Chelsea's league position.
I've not had a boob job.
Hairline's as bad as Chelsea's league position.
Listen, give it time. It's all about.
Stop being an idiot.
It needs to grow. Just okay. Don't celebrate staying up trophy.
Good celebration.
No,
1-0, 3 points. See you later, West Ham. Celebrate. Relegated West Ham.
Absolutely.
Big day for Spurs.
Appalling.
Big day for Spurs. Keep your calls coming in.
Shameless.
03717223344. Let's go to Deanna, who's a Spurs fan. Deanna.
Hello, guys. How you doing? You all right?
I'm all right. How are you?
Well done.
Yeah, I'm
well done.
relieved.
Won the stayed up trophy. Well done. Excellent work.
No, Jason. No, listen. Right, okay. This is not just Spurs staying up. Financially, this was 250 million on the line here.
Stayed up trophy.
We could have lost. We could have lost the sponsorship. We could have lost so much if we went down.
Yeah.
But because we stayed up, I read in the media that this was like 250 million on the line.
Well, more than that,
so
probably.
you can imagine that's absolutely super. And I guarantee next season we're going to do another Man United. We're going to be in the top 4. Hello.
You're going to have to speak to me.
I think Jamie. We will, won't we? Jamie, won't we? We will do Michael Carrick. We will be in the top 4, and we'll be challenging for the title.
Let's just break, mate.
You Spurs fans, you know,
just break. Let's just break. Listen, we can't even talk about that. Just pin that off. Come on.
When you're sitting with your squad and you're looking to pick a squad of 26, you say, how many defenders do we need? I would normally go with 8.
There's 9, isn't there? In this
There's 9. And I wonder whether, mentioned earlier, question marks on Stone's fitness, James's fitness, and maybe Livramento's. 3 players has put an extra defender in his mind to cover that, which I think has been at the cost of Cole Palmer at the front end of the team looking at this.
Well, let's be ultimately clear. When you go through the squad, Livramento's played 164 minutes in the Premier League since the last international break. James has played 83 minutes of the Cup final, but not played against Spurs. He played 27 minutes off the bench against Liverpool at Anfield the week before. Stones, since the 2nd of December, has featured 4 times for Manchester City, totalling just 253 minutes of action. And Jed Spence, I mean, look, he played 70 minutes against Uruguay in the friendly on the Friday night of the last international break, but he's only started once under Roberto De Zerbi. So it's not as if everybody in that back line is playing regular football.
I guess you can look at that 2 ways. You could say there's a risk because they've not played many minutes, or you could say actually they're coming in fresher than some of the players because they've not played so many minutes. Looking at your face, Stuart, you think they should have had a lot more minutes under their belt.
I think people are a little bit deluded with this word fresh. Listen, I'm fresh. I ain't played for 20 years. Don't make me a better player, you know. I think it's very, very misleading. People say being fresh. I like to get in a routine, a rhythm, 90 minutes, going to major tournaments. I'm sure Gab's the same. If you said to him, like, have a month off and then deliver, well, he'd probably take that. I'm wrong individual, sorry. But most people, most normal human beings need the consistency of playing. And this fresh, it's a red herring. Honestly, it really is. You're telling me, leave me out and don't play me a great deal since the 2nd of December in John Stones is going to be helpful this summer? I don't see it.
And he has a history of picking up injuries. Didn't he pull out the last squad injured at the last minute?
He did, but the other thing to mention is that he always seems to be available for England, especially at major tournaments, and he has managed to do that regularly.
Formula One. It's a sport often seen as insular and elitist, but it's seen a meteoric rise under its owners Liberty Media, not only in popularity and viewership, but in the ability to almost print money. From greater access to more races, here's how it happened. For decades, Formula One was owned and run by one man, Bernie Ecclestone. He was old school, someone who thought the sport itself was enough, and there was no need for all this modern marketing and social media nonsense. But in 2016, Eccleston agreed to sell his baby to American group Liberty Media. It cost Liberty Media $4.4 billion, and they quickly got to work. We got an F1 app almost immediately, and teams were allowed to show us more from behind the scenes. One of Liberty's most important deals was with Netflix, which in 2019 brought us Drive to Survive. The effect? An almost 70% rise in viewership for races in the US alone. It's massively benefited Formula One online too, with a rise from 7.8 million followers across its social media platforms in 2016 to around 50 million today. New eyes are on the sport too, with F1's own subscription TV channel, which people can watch anywhere in the world. But the main market they've tapped into is the US. There's now 3 races there a year, in Texas, Miami and Las Vegas, and an American-branded team, Cadillac, getting involved in the sport too. More races seems to be the direction of travel. A street circuit in Madrid's being welcomed onto the calendar, while conversations around a Grand Prix in Africa have ramped up in the last few years. More big events could be in the offing too, after the massive F1 75 season launch event in London in 2025. 7.5 million people tuned in to watch it live across the social media channels, and that doesn't include the viewing figures for where it was broadcast on TV in certain countries. It seems Liberty will do whatever they can to grow the F1 brand. Their efforts have been worthwhile too, with Forbes valuing the sport at $17.1 billion back in 2023, almost 4 times more than what they bought it for in 2016. Not bad, considering it's seen as a sport where people just drive around in circles.
Yeah, you're listening to the Game Day phone on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie Hart, Jason Cundy. 03 717 223344 is the number to call for your say on any of today's football. Whether you're on your way home from a game, watch on TV, listen to talkSPORT. Spurs avoided disaster. 1-0 victory over Everton, while West Ham were relegated despite winning 3-0. Big result for the Spurs. Arsenal, which is the non-story of the day, they lifted the Premier League trophy for the first time in 22 years. Keep your calls coming in. You want to have your say. Bournemouth, Sunderland and Brighton get European football. So congratulations to them. And Chelsea, somewhere down in the table, looks like they finished 10th. They finished 10th.
Top off.
Good season for that, Chelsea. Up the Chelsea.
Club World Champions suffered,
Up the
mate.
Chelsea, mate.
Suffered from winning the Club World.
Good season.
Club World Cup suffered. Suffered as Club World Cup.
Let's go to Matthew. He's a Spurs fan. All right, Matt.
All right, Matty boy.
Yeah, hi there.
How are you, Matty? How you feeling?
Oh, mate, I'm over the moon. I watched you and Cundy do the Chelsea game, and I was blown away by it. Cundy's got some funny faces he pulls, I tell you.
Yeah, it's that stupid mask he's always got on.
It's not my face. It's the Ange mask. It's not my face.
No Lincoln a waste, Matt. Hey, mate, we've killed Cundy. We've killed him.
He's going to start getting some webs, that scarf, I tell you.
No,
and
don't worry.
Season, what happens to Chelsea? What happened to them? They fell apart.
Yeah, we did. I can't deny that.
Absolutely fell apart.
Terrible,
Be
mate.
ashamed of yourselves.
Yeah, well, I am ashamed, actually. I am.
Yeah,
But
to
you
be
lot.
honest,
See, at least
I'm
you
over
lot.
the moon because
Now, here's what annoys me about you Spurs fans, right? I'm ashamed, and I should be. There's no shame here, you lot. You're celebrating. You're lifting the We Stayed Up trophy. You're going to have a open top
Good
bus.
trophy, that.
You're phoning up celebrating.
2 trophies in 2 seasons.
It should
Europa League, staying up trophy.
Find a rock. Find a rock and crawl under it, if I was you. But no, phoning up, giving it big licks, giving it Billy Big Spuds.
Matty, look, we made it.
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 It's like you climbed Mount Everest.
Season, mate.
We
Chelsea
made it.
Tell him, I love it.
Yeah, mate.
We made it.
Yeah, mate. Good season. We've won 2 trophies in 2 seasons. Europa League and a staying up trophy.
We made it.
Open top bus parade. Get them out.
Climbed
Well
Everest.
done, the boys.
We made
Good
it.
Good season.
It's disgusting, mate.
Good season.
Shameless.
Up the Spurs.
No. Honestly, top bruh. You lot going out, all the Spurs fans will be out buying champagne. Yeah, we made it. Oh, well done. There you go.
No?
No, mate.
Sunderland have qualified for Europe for the first time in 53 years, beating Chelsea today. Unbelievable stuff. Bournemouth for the first time in the club's history as well. We're going to hear from, let's hear from Andoni Iraola about his future. But first, let's hear from Sunderland boss Reggie Lebris.
I think fans are happy, and the 24th of May is a special date now for us and for the club, the fans. They deserve it because they are so supportive behind us, away from home, here at home. The ambience, the atmosphere was absolutely fantastic today, and I think the energy of the squad was connected with our fans.
I don't know, I don't really know. I think now that we finished the season, I didn't want to start thinking before the season ended, and now we will analyze well, we will take our time, we will see the options we have and decide if we take a job straight away or maybe we wait a little bit, but I didn't want to rush anything before this season ended.
Yeah, look, that was Sunderland boss Reggie Lebris and Andoni Iraola. I mean, fair play to them, by the way. What a season they've had.
Yeah, I mean, today's game, Sunderland wanted it more.
Wow.
The players wanted it more. They worked harder, aggressive, athletic. Didn't want it, mate. Second best all over the pitch first half. Second best, and it is embarrassing. And I'm not celebrating being in the top half of the table. It's just disgusting. It is disgusting. It is. It's disgusting.
What's happened to your life?
Well, we got beat in those 6 games. Those last Rosenia games that defined our season. We're in the hunt for top 5, top 4. We're in the hunt.
And I've brought in Rossini. He's a good manager.
Started off all right.
It's all right. Should have given him more time. See some signs with Rossini. Respected the ball.
Yeah. I've got to go nowhere to go, mate. I've got nowhere to go. I can't. Listen, just move on now. Xabi Alonso, come in.
To be fair,
no
right?
European.
You've got no European football next season. You've got Xabi Alonso coming in. I mean,
it's a cheat code, right?
That is.
It's a
game every Saturday.
It's a cheat code. We saw Antonio Conte do that, right? Came in and won the title. Now, I'm not saying we're going to win the title, but I think that he now needs to get us minimum. Oh my God, minimum fourth, because this team fell apart. This team was in the hunt, and this team, and whatever happened, right, fell off a cliff, and it was literally.
Good team, though, Sunderland, mate.
Well, they were today.
They're a good side. Give them some credit.
Well, do you know the problem they're going to have? And this is unfortunately the reality of it. They and Bournemouth and Brighton, how they're going to cope with dealing with.
I'm not worried about Bournemouth, by the way.
No, I'm talking.
Bournemouth are absolutely brilliant.
No, I'm talking about dealing with European football because the teams. Look at Newcastle. Newcastle, whenever they've been in Europe, have struggled. They have. Whenever they've been in Europe. And now that's the challenge. The challenge for those teams is to go in midweek weekend. When it gets, when you get beyond Christmas and go into the new year, that's where it's tough. Villa, fair play at Villa, by the way, because they have had that. And they went for a rocky patch, but they come out of it. Not only they win the Europa League, they finished in the Champions League spots automatically. But I think there is going to be. I think we'll just watch how this plays out with Bournemouth, Sunderland, and
I'm not worried
Brighton.
about them. Big clubs.
What?
Big clubs, mate. Bournemouth done great.
Sunderland, big club. Bournemouth aren't.
Wow.
Brighton aren't.
Hold on. Chelsea, Bournemouth 6th, Sunderland 7th, Chelsea 10th. Chelsea interim boss Callum McFarlane. We're going to go and listen to him in just a sec. But Look, from Bournemouth, they finished 6th in the table. They've lost Andoni Iraola.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll be all right?
Like I said, I fear for them. I fear as the season goes on, there are going to be demands on that squad, travelling. It's going to be an unbelievable ride, and that the fans will love it. I think we'll see a drop-off in form from Bournemouth. Sunderland will be interesting, actually, because they are a big club, and they might spend again, right? Because their recruitment. By the way, they are the athleticism and the aggression in that team today. Them I worry less about, but Bournemouth, Brighton, yeah, I worry about all of them. I think there will be challenging tests ahead. Not to say they can't come through it, but I think their league form will suffer.
Yeah.
And Chelsea, cheat code. It is a disgrace. And your mob, cheat code. Those teams should have European football. So we won't have a game midweek. All we'll have is potentially Carabao Cup. Well, Manchester United bowed out against Grimsby first round. They had no midweek football for the whole season. It's not. It's. I don't know. It's just. It just doesn't seem right. But you know.
All right, well, let's hear from your boss, Callum McFarlane. He caught up with talkSPORT's Paul Mitchell. Was asked about his thoughts on his side's performance.
Yeah, disappointing performance. Disappointing result. Obviously, we didn't quite get to our level today. We didn't quite get to the standard that we know this group's capable of. We knew it was going to be a tough game, and unfortunately, we didn't get the result that we needed.
Callum, what have you taken out of this opportunity to be in charge for these games? What have you taken personally from it?
Yeah, it's a question that everyone's asking. In all honesty, I haven't really even had time to reflect or get a feel for that at this moment in time. There was so much to play for. There was games coming thick and fast. So my full focus was on preparing the team and giving the team the information or the coaching that they needed to perform well. And so I'm sure in the summer I'll review and have a good feel for what it's been like.
And what's the feeling in the dressing room at the moment, having missed out disappointingly on European action next season?
Yeah, devastated. We're disappointed that we haven't been able to put the performance in we needed today. And over the course of the season, really, we haven't performed to the level this group's capable of. They're disappointed and upset for the fans. They deserve more. They deserve to support a team that's in Europe. We've got players that are capable of playing at the highest level. So yeah, disappointing all round.
That was Callum McFarlane there speaking after the game. You'll have your say on today's performances. Give us a call, 03 717 22 3344. Thomas Tuchel, when it comes to naming these squads, he always gives us a headline, doesn't he? Do you remember when we were broadcasting from Ascot and he left out Jude Bellingham? Obviously, Trent Alexander-Arnold has been omitted, so there is always a talking point. But I think if we'd sat down yesterday, before obviously we started getting all the news yesterday afternoon and put our 26-man squad down, there's probably, 4 names in there that maybe we wouldn't have expected?
3 or 4, maybe, yeah.
None of us would have had Ivan Toney. I mean, not Ivan Toney wouldn't have had himself by the sound of things.
The fact he's at the embassy this morning tells you everything.
Yeah. As far as the back four is concerned, I think it will be James, Konsa, Gay and O'Reilly to start the first game of the tournament. I think we're pretty solid on that. So therefore, you can afford to take a couple of wild cards, a couple of slightly different players that fill gaps later on in the tournament. John Stones, we mentioned the lack of minutes. You know, we can't expect him to play 10 games or 8 games in 4.5 weeks. It's not viable bearing the amount of minutes that he's got under his belt. But class is permanent, and Thomas Tuchel likes to have him around. If you remember last year when we were in Girona, he wasn't fit, but he brought him into the camp even though he wasn't part of the squad because he wants him around. Why is that? Just explain to us what it is about him that he really likes.
Well, these boys have got to spend 7 weeks together, you know, so you've got to have the chemistry right within the group. If you've got some great influences within that group, it's brilliant, you know, just to facilitate everyone. More importantly, I, as a manager, never had to worry about number 1 to 11. They looked after themselves. You take them to a major tournament, they're picked, they're happy. It's the ones from 12 to 26. I always used to make sure, as a manager, whenever we went to a major tournament, the day after we played, I would be one of the coaches on the training pitch, taking the coaching to show to those numbers 12 to 26, I'm here and I care about you. You have to do that. You have to do your work with those players. If you've got a few role models in there on the playing staff that can do that for you, double whammy.
Yeah, it's a game day phone-in on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie High and Jason Cundy. Been a beautiful day in North London, but not so in East London. And West Ham have been relegated despite beating Leeds 3-0. talkSPORT reporter Charlie Pritchard has been outside the London Stadium, caught up with this very emotional West Ham fan.
It's not a happy day, is it, guys?
It's a devastating day for the club, and I'll be honest with you, it's absolutely it's heart-wrenching, to see the club, and my son as well, as a club, this is devastating, obviously, and I hope we can bounce back, but obviously there's a lot of issues behind closed doors that we're aware of, which is there's a high debt and stuff, so we're going to have to sell players, and where that money's coming from is going to be sales of players, because the owners are not going to put their hand in their pockets to pay for the overlying amount of debt that the club's already in. So, where do we move forward? We're going to sell our best players. How's that going to set you back in the championship, where it's dog eat dog for 46 games in a season? It's a massive fan base, as you can see. They're very passionate fans. And today's been the nail in the coffin of the club. How we bounce back from this, obviously there's a lot of animosity towards the owners of the club, which I totally understand, because they've sold us a dream. Their dream was world-class stadium with a world-class team. We don't have a world-class stadium, and we don't have a world-class team.
Wow. The laughter track come out there.
I mean,
wow, that is top drawer trolling. That he's sobbing. He laughed, attracted.
A lot of frustration and some anger amongst the fans. Let's go live now to the Olympic Park in Stratford with our reporter Charlie Pritchard. Ciao.
How you doing, boys?
Oh, ciao. I mean, was you trying not to laugh when he started crying?
You know what? Look, I was actually more upset. I was trying to cry, not myself. I mean, seeing a bloke over 60 get to that level of upsetness almost was just hard to watch. I mean, you can tell just how much it meant to them to be here and to witness that. But I tell you what, we got here just after half-time restarted, and there were fans coming out of the stadium for about 10 minutes after we got here. I mean, I think even though they were 2-0 up, they'd just seen enough. There were cries about Sullivan all day, the whole time people were coming past us, and it just seems like everyone's had enough. I was sort of trying to say, is there a silver lining? You guys are probably going to come up straight back up. You also have that famous Millwall derby, but they didn't really care. Like, they were so angry about the Sullivan ownership. They just want him gone.
Yeah, well, Charles, look, that stadium, obviously, that you're standing in front of is, I know people say it's an Olympic stadium, whatever. It's an amazing ground. It really is.
Yeah.
And the mood there, just what was the mood like? Everyone walking out when they know that Spurs have got the result, because we've seen them crying, but it must have just been absolutely crestfallen.
Well, I think the reason they were so upset is because it just wasn't in their hands, really. It was in Everton's hands. I mean, granted Spurs as well, but really they were all cheering for Everton. I mean, we saw when we were outside Spurs Stadium earlier, we were seeing Arsenal fans give Everton fans sort of guards of honour as they were walking along the street, really trying to gee them up. And I think West Ham fans really felt the same. It's like we've played as well as we can. We've done them over 3-0, and we've got nothing to show for it. Meanwhile, you know, the Spurs-Everton game wasn't the best, and Everton have West Ham have knocked in 3 goals here, feeling amazing, but ultimately they've lost out, and the atmosphere was just, they were absolutely crestfallen, as you said. They were walking past, I was getting shoved, people were not happy that we were here.
What do you mean?
And I tell you what, I sort of feel for him.
So what, you were taking some clock for being for talkSPORT?
Yeah, I reckon I'm going to blame you, Cunds, to be honest.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What have I got to do with this?
No, you've caused this, mate.
What do you mean?
People are scared to go outside the office with a talkSPORT mic now.
Why? Because of me?
Yeah, because of you, mate. You're biggest troll in football.
I don't get that. That's unfair. That's not fair.
It's your fault.
No, I've been totally misrepresented. I ain't got a West Ham mask. Might have to get one next season, actually, now. Might have to get a Nuno mask. Chaz, here's the question, and I'm guessing all West Ham fans listening to this, and at home, whether it's what does the squad look like going into next season? Because Jay's made the point. Obviously, Bowen is the he's the jewel in the crown, isn't he? He's their best player. They've got a number of decent players. I'm sure will be perhaps looking for Premier League football, but that must be a fear of theirs now. Did anyone mention that maybe this is Bowen's last game?
Massively. I think they're expecting all the big players to leave. The 2 names that were mentioned, obviously Jarrod Bowen, as you said, but Crescencio Somerville as well. Someone the fans have really started to love this season. They're also upset that Disasi is going to go back to Chelsea as well. A few Chelsea loanees are here at West Ham.
He might stay.
And I tell you what, from some of the fans that have walked past me, that they seem to be properly in love with the Chelsea loan players that have come over to West Ham. And obviously they're not going to keep them. We always say never fall in love with a loan player, but it seems like the fans here really have. And Disasi will be a big loss for them. I mean, the name that people are throwing up that they want to get rid of is Kilman. They want to get rid of him. They're talking about a lot of penalty decisions that he has given up over the course of the season. Ultimately, they've only been relegated by 2 points. And so those decisions really do matter at the end of the season. So I think people are very upset that they're going to lose the players that have sort of tried to keep them up as well as they can in Somerville, Disasi and Bowen, but they're actually quite happy to see the back of some that probably won't stay with them now that they've gone down to the Championship.
All right, Joel, listen, mate, thanks for being there, and hopefully you get out alive. Just take that talkSPORT mic off and then get yourself
boys.
out of there, mate.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be hiding that in my pocket.
Charlie Pritchard there at the London Stadium. Let's go back to some calls and go to Rishi. He's a Spurs fan. Rishi.
How are we doing, Jamie?
I'm all right, mate. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'll get to Jason in a minute, but yeah, Jamie, you're a top guy. I think I remember your debut at Arsenal, 1-1 away. But yeah, top lad.
Thanks, mate.
2 things. I will talk about the board in a minute, but yeah, me and my boy who's in the car with me right now, we stood there for lack of appreciation, even though it was awful. The players stood in the middle, didn't even come to the side to acknowledge all the kids that were there shouting the players' names, which I genuinely think was awful.
Well, they didn't. They just walked around the middle of the pitch.
No, they didn't even do that. They literally stood there with their families and walked in the middle and didn't even walk around like normally. Like, the whole stadium was empty because they didn't deserve no appreciation. My little lad, he's only 11, he wants to see these players, have a little photo, get his signatures. Only a few members. Conor Gallagher, he was all right. He come over, and yeah, a few of them. But yeah, nothing. Not even walk around. I spoke to a couple of the staff members. I was like, can you not get the players to walk around? It's like, we can't do nothing. I was like, you see your family members all the time, and you're just standing in the middle of the pitch. It's an awful season. And you couldn't even have to acknowledge these young kids that.
I know, but the problem you've got, right? The problem you've got is that after this season, how can they go round with a straight face? And you mentioned there that most of the fans left. I'm not defending them, but that is not easy to go round. And you mentioned the kids, right? There's going to be adults there. They're probably going to get some verbals.
No,
would be my guess. They probably.
Jason, there's a few adults, but the thing is, they would have had to come through this gate that we were next to, and it was just like they decided to go another way, or just literally stay in the middle of the pitch.
No, but don't you think they're like embarrassed though?
They are embarrassed.
They're embarrassed, Rishi. I get it, mate. I do. I get it, but they're embarrassed.
You've got kids
No, I know, mate, but but they're footballers. They're on the pitch. They've stayed up, but they're embarrassed. They are.
Yeah. Can you imagine, right? So there's. I'm trying to give you an analogy now, right? So you've gone out on a Saturday night.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah.
And you've gone out and you've been a bit silly. You've kissed another girl.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? No,
Right.
I'm trying to give him an analogy, just trying to make him understand.
Car of his boy.
Hey?
He's in the car of his boy.
Is your boy there?
Yeah, my boy's here. He's listening. He's laughing.
Yeah, well, this obviously hasn't happened, has it?
Sorry.
Let's just
It might have happened. So maybe
let's move on from this analogy.
Maybe it might have happened. He sounds.
He
sounds a bit guilty.
No. I've reached here. We're winding you up. No, we're not doing that analogy. Let's.
No, but do you know what I mean?
No. Enough. Enough. Enough.
You can imagine the scenario.
No, enough. I don't know the scenario, what you had in your head there, but it weren't one of your best ones.
I tell you.
All right, so just let it go. It's fine.
I'll tell you in the break.
No, yeah, tell me in the break. Yeah. All right, let's go to Joe, who's a Spurs fan. Joe.
All right, Joe.
Hi, you right, fellas? How you doing?
All right, Joe.
All right, Joe. How you feeling?
The bigger question is, how's Cundy feeling? I can't imagine what you're going through, seeing Tottenham stay up in the Premier League, to watching Arsenal lift the trophy.
No, the Arsenal one. I didn't.
Mid in the table, bang average season, nothing to celebrate. Just a waste of a season. You're the new Fulham.
Well, luckily we finished above them. I mean, to be honest with you,
Honestly, we can give you the Chelsea Tottenham days because that's all you've had this year. We felt bad for you. At least we survived. We get a bit of a relief, a little bit of a celebration.
No, but you're shameless.
Nothing this year.
You're shameless. You. Here's what you celebrate. Not even mediocrity. What's worse than mediocrity? What's worse than that? You celebrate almost failure.
For a man whose team finished 10th, right? Let's get that straight.
No, I know, but you celebrate. Yeah, but
you
listen
can't
to
get
you.
big enough.
Here's the thing, right? This is again shameless. Spurs fans, shameless.
You did finish 10th.
Yeah, we did. Shameless.
You lost on the last day of the season.
Yeah, we did.
To miss out on Europa League.
Yeah, all of that's true. But shameless because what's his name? Joe. Joe is happy because they stayed up.
Would you want him to be sad?
No. But what you should do is actually come on and be humble. There's no humility with Spurs fans.
What do you mean?
There's no humility.
No,
you're phoning up.
It's a good day. It's a good day in
well,
a bad season.
It's
a good day in a bad season.
Okay, but you're not getting that vibe, are you, from Spurs fans? It's
I am. Yeah.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm getting that vibe. No, I think you've got a vibe in your head.
You're part of the vibe.
No, it's a good day in a bad season.
No, you're part of the vibe.
You can celebrate the day. No, but it's a terrible season. We all know that.
No.
Work's got to be done.
No, you've
it
won.
can never happen again.
We stayed up.
Good day in a bad season.
Well done. The inaugural We Stayed Up trophy. Well done. Lift the imaginary trophy. Yeah. Well done, Spurs.
Yeah. Good.
Open top bus. On the side.
After his final game at Manchester City, after 9 years at the club, Bernardo Silva spoke with talkSPORT's Mickey Gray.
Netflix will be doing a new series, We Stayed Up.
Could you have actually dreamed what you would achieve at this football club when you walked through the door?
No, of course not. First of all, when you join a football club, you're not planning on staying 9 years. You don't make plans for such a long term. And then, when I was a young boy, I always dreamt of playing in the Premier League. I always dreamt of winning the Premier League. But to live with not one or two, but to live with six, I never imagined that. And to be a part of this Pep Guardiola side, this generation, that could be in the debate for one of the best ever in English football. I'm just really honoured that I was a part of it, that I shared all these memories with my brothers, with these fantastic fans, and yeah.
I mean, you couldn't have wished for a better send-off, and now you are a part of the history of this football club, and what an incredible send-off you've been given today.
Yeah, the love that these fans gave me, not just today, but throughout my 9 years. It was truly special and different, and I will not get it again, I'm sure of that.
Well, Bernardo, I just want to say from me and everybody at talkSPORT, thank you very much for the memories.
A pleasure, thank you, cheers.
Yeah, Bernardo Silva there. I'm speaking to Mickey Gray. What a player he is. We'll have a chat about him in just a bit. But keep your calls coming in. 03 717 22 3344.
some of the attackers, Palmer and Foden, left at home. The two omissions probably that define the talking points of the squad.
But we all expected it. I've been saying it for the last 2 months, and Manchester City fans and Chelsea fans are like, no, you can't leave them out. It's Cole Palmer, it's Foden. We know what Palmer can do in big games, but when you're not performing in that position where we've got so much talent, like Rodgers, Eze, look at Bowen, unfortunate not to be in the squad. Gibbs White can't get in the squad, so I don't think it's a shock that Foden and Palmer don't make it.
One of the things that he has said, Thomas Tuchel, is that he wasn't going to take a batch of number 10s. He was going to take players that played in specific positions in that front line. He has only taken 3 of them. He couldn't take 5. He didn't want to take Foden and Palmer and then crowbar them into the team out of position. Is that the right call?
I think so, because we saw, going back to the last European Championships, Gareth Southgate tried to do that with Foden in particular, and he ended up having a nightmare of a tournament. Palmer was used only sparingly. So, yeah, I understand the argument. I would have taken one more in that number 10 position, because obviously you can play Bellingham deeper if needed as well. And I think if you're talking about taking one more, Gabby's dead right on form. Foden has been off it for a long time. Palmer has had an injury-afflicted season and hasn't really been the Cole Palmer of old. Morgan Gibbs-White would have been the one for me. You look at his numbers, his best ever goal-scoring season. He's carried Forest away from relegation danger into a major European semi-final. So I think of all the players that have been left out, he'll be concerned this morning. I was just thinking there, actually, can we lend a few of these to Scotland? They'd appreciate it.
Unnecessary? Would you say unnecessary? Stoking the fires with...
He is. I don't know whether that's an insult to England or Scotland at this moment in time. We'll dig deeper later.
Morgan Gibbs-White, the joint most goal contributions of any English player in the Premier League this season, didn't make the squad. 17 goals, Europa League semi-finalists. Come up with some big moments as well when Forest have needed it most. As a Forest man yourself, does that irk you a little bit?
I've looked at Gibbs-White's performances over the last 2 or 3 years. When he plays well, Forest play well. He does have dips in form, to be fair, and it's probably cost managers their job on occasion, to be quite honest with you. But the bottom line is, at this moment in time, if you turn around and said who is really bang on form, Gibbs-White is one of those people.
Calls coming in the game day phone in 03 717 223 Tottenham avoided relegation today after a 1-0 win against Everton. talkSPORT's Declan McCarthy. He spoke with Spurs defender Mickey van der Ven, who was asked if the players feel embarrassment for their season.
Yeah, obviously it's unacceptable that the last game of the season we're playing for relegation. Obviously, if you look at this club, Spurs is a massive club with some unbelievable players, with some unbelievable fans. If you look at the stadium today as well. Yeah, obviously it was a bit embarrassing to let it come to the final day, but we did it, and I think that's the most important.
Mickey, just want to ask you about the scenes at the end of the game. Is it a feeling of just pure relief more than anything?
Yeah, it's just relief. We've been suffering so much this season, and what I said, that you need to let it go to the final game of the season. That's tough, so it's more relief and the pressure that falls off your shoulders right now, that you don't have to deal with this anymore. And next season, we're playing in the Premier League, and we need to do way better than we did this season. So obviously there's some relief, there's some pressure from the shoulders. I'm really happy, but obviously it's also a bit embarrassing what I said, that we need to let it go to the final game of the season.
I mean, look, Mickey van der Ven is a top international football player. Obviously, he's embarrassed by it, but I tell you what, it must be relief for them.
Oh, huge! I get the relief.
Sit there and be like,
I get the relief.
Thank God,
but I mean, you can't be lifting trophies, mate.
Well, they ain't lifting trophies, are they? There's not one Spurs player lifting
knee slides.
We stayed up trophy.
I heard a couple of Spurs.
There was no knee slides, mate.
Well, I've just heard someone's messaged me saying there's some knee slides.
There was no knee slides. All right, none.
No, I'm just telling you what I've heard.
Yeah. All right? Let's get winners and losers from the final day of the Premier League.
O'Hara and Cundy's weekend winners and losers.
Right, this is the weekend's winners and losers. It's got to be a pretty easy one for us this time around, right?
Well,
Spurs. Spurs, winners?
No chance, mate.
What do you mean?
No. Crawl onto that rock. Look, begrudging, I've got to say well done, Sunderland.
Sunderland, Europa League, beat the Chelsea. Unbelievable season. Beat the Chelsea on the final day to get Europa League football. Should be embarrassed.
I am embarrassed.
Embarrassing.
I am embarrassed.
You should be.
And I am.
You should crawl under a rock.
I want to. I want to follow you Spurs fans, but no Spurs fans are going there. That's the problem. Yeah. All you're doing is you're going out tonight, you're partying, you'll be in beer gardens, you'll be going out, drinking champagne. Oh, we stayed up, trophy. Well, we want another trophy. Well done us.
Got it done, mate.
Knee slides all
Chelsea, get beat by Sunderland.
Sunderland, well done, winners.
What else?
Bournemouth.
Yeah.
I mean, well done.
Well done, Bournemouth. Great season.
Yeah. Incredible season. I can't believe both of these brothers. Bruno Fernandes. Well played him.
Yeah.
He had half a season off, to be fair.
What do you mean?
We had half a season off.
What do you mean?
We had half a season off, mate.
He broke the record.
He had half a season off.
He broke the record.
Mate, he broke the record. Look, obviously, well done. He's in the winners, all right?
Yeah, all right, but give him some proper credit.
I am. He's in the winners.
Not really. You just said he
had half a season off.
Oh, yeah. He done all right.
No, he did.
Broke the record.
Yeah, I know, but he's a top player, right?
He is a top player.
And he had half a season off. Top players shouldn't have half a season off.
I would say half a season, mate. It's a bit harsh.
Okay.
What about losers? Chelsea got beat.
West Ham.
Oh, West Ham. Irons.
West Ham are in
Lincoln
there.
away.
You lot.
Good game. Up the imps. Up the imps.
West Ham v the Imps.
Where's the scarf?
Yeah, where is it? That'll come out. When West Ham play
Lincoln tomorrow, mate. I'm wearing that.
When West Ham play Lincoln next season, we're going to do a big old. We have to do EFL roundup.
No EFL roundup.
We do it. We tip our hat to EFL.
No.
All right,
We'll get Coley on. We'll do it. We get a contract to Colton Cole. Send one out to him. EFL roundup.
Losers, Middlesbrough.
Right, yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, the goalkeepers had a stinker, mate. Absolute stinker.
Yeah.
And Ollie McBurney gets the.
They got beat twice in the playoffs. Unbelievable.
They got beat twice and they didn't deserve to go. So well done to Hull. And the losers, Everton.
What?
They let the.
Whoa.
Hold on. I've not given my reasons yet.
Hold on.
They let the footballing nation down. They let Everton. You lot are disgrace. Rock up in North London. You had your flip-flips on. You're on the beach. Didn't even turn up. You lot. David Moyes.
Good game, Everton. They played well. David Moyes.
Everton.
David Moyes.
Absolute disgrace.
Done the Premier League proud today.
No, they did not.
Moisey.
They let the Premier League down. Let the footballing fraternity down. Didn't put.
Chelsea
didn't put in a shift.
Listen, Chelsea have got to be in the losers, mate. Chelsea are in the losers.
They're not my list.
No.
They're not my list.
This is not Cundy's winners and losers.
just giving
This is the game day phone-in winners and losers,
Jay.
all right? Chelsea are in the losers.
They're not on my list.
I've seen the list. It says Fofana and Chelsea, and he scribbled it out and put Everton, all right? Chelsea are in the losers. You finished 10th. You got beat by Sunderland on the last day of the season to miss out on Europa League. Chelsea are in the losers.
Listen,
you had another sending off. What's about 50 you've had this season? You're embarrassing. 9 clean sheets and 8 red cards in 38 games. It's an absolute joke. You're a joke. There's your winners and losers. And Chelsea are in it.
O'Hara and Cundy's weekend winners and losers.
Everton disgrace, mate. Absolute disgrace. Let the whole
Right, the league champions Arsenal lifted the Premier League trophy today at Selhurst Park. Following the celebrations, talkSPORT's Nigel Adderley spoke with Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta.
It's an incredible moment, and yeah, what a joy and how I think privileged we are to be able to go through this together. I think you can sense something special because I think the manner that we've done it, it's special, and it's been a journey full of moments, full of difficulties, full of challenges, but this is the beauty of a sport, that when you persevere, when you keep working, when you have faith in the people around you, at the end good things can happen.
The fans here today have been able to celebrate. Is that the most important thing, the reaction you've seen of the people, not just here today, but around North London during this week?
Yes, because I think they've been holding a lot of emotions for 22 years to wait for something like this to happen, and it's been so natural, it's been organic, it's been our own way, like everything that we've done, and it's pure magic.
And it sets you the challenge now to do it again, doesn't it? Because to be at a club like Arsenal, that's what you have to do.
100%. I think we wear that shirt now in a different way. We are the champions, and that brings obviously a lot of joy, a different presence, more confidence, but as well a lot of responsibility, which is to now deliver much more now.
Yeah, it's Mikel Arteta there. Won the Premier League. Fair play to him. He's got it done over the line.
Congratulations. Well done. Up the PSG.
Up the PSG.
They're the only ones now that can save Chelsea's season, Spurs' season now. They can put some sort of credibility somewhere.
All right, keep your calls coming in. We've got 15 more minutes of the show. 03717 22 3344.
I thought it was great at the end of the game, the way the players were with him.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
Emery Martinez picked him up.
Because we saw a wee side to him that you don't see.
Yes.
We saw a different side to him.
What was funny, though, when Emery Martinez picks him up, on the clip behind, you can see the players are a bit like Tyrone Mings. They're laughing like, oh, my God, how has he done that?
Yeah.
Because then they know that, like, the manager's not really like that.
Yeah.
He doesn't like to be the centre of attention.
Yeah.
But it was incredible scenes, Ali, afterwards. So emotional for so many Villa fans. And we were lucky to be in the stadium.
Brilliant.
All the clips back home, Ali, like, so many places showed the game. Thousands of fans on the streets still now celebrating across the world. How many fans I spoke to last night that have come from Australia?
See,
They've got 4 flights to get here.
Same.
Some fans have not had a hotel room overnight. They've got the early flight this morning, so they just stayed up. Some fans have got to get them back through Germany, through different parts of Europe to get home. But what that win means for every Aston Villa fan in the world, Ali, it's just unbelievable. I can't describe in words, and I hope we get some good callers on today. And they'll have their stories of what this means.
I'm
to
sure
them.
we will, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, 6. We're the champions, of course, rang out at Besiktas Park as Aston Villa get their hands on that Europa League trophy. I wonder if you've learnt the words by now, Gab. Here's
I
your
know, mate, I know.
Well, listen, we're going to bring you back down there for a crashing bang, my friend. Here's your rendition of that classic last night in the stadium. Fantastic. Good on you. I was just...
Hilarious, mate.
I met all the Villa fans before the game, man, and they were brilliant, Gabby. Brilliant. Older gentlemen, young boys.
Ali, there's been no incidents.
Get ready to get the ultimate football fan winning feeling with talkSPORT Win.
Right, listen up. 2026 FIFA World Cup almost here. Thanks to Adidas, the tournament's official match ball supplier. talkSPORT is sending you and a friend to Dallas, Texas. You could be at England's first game against Croatia on June 17th. Return flights, accommodation, spending money, tickets, and the official Adidas match ball, the Trionda, all thrown in. Ready to get that winning feeling? Here's how to enter. For your chance to win, head to talksportwin.com or text WIN to 83338. Text and online entries cost £2.50 plus your standard network rate, or call 0343 418 7260. Entries must be in by the 1st of June 2026 at 4 p.m. That's when you'll need to answer your phone if it rings. 18 plus UK residents only. This is a talkSPORT promotion. Full T's and C's at talksport.com. Right, keep your calls coming in on the show. 03717 223344 is a hectic final day of the season, and here is how it all sounded across the talkSPORT network.
Goes back to Polina, it's cleared off the line, but did it go in? It did, and Tottenham lead at the top of Hotspur Stadium.
Now Liverpool players are forming a guard of honour
for Mo Salah, either side of the halfway line. The end of a glorious, glorious career for the Egyptian king.
West Ham 3, Leeds 0, Callum Wilson. That is a brilliant finish.
Sunderland 2, Chelsea 1, and for the first time ever via league position, European football will come to Sunderland.
Finished here, Brighton 0, Manchester United 3, but Brighton qualify for the Conference League next season. But it was Manchester United with a comfortable victory in which Bruno Fernandes got a record-breaking 21st assist.
Bournemouth 6, their best ever season. It wasn't quite Champions League, but Iriola signs off with the Cherries in the Europa League.
The atmosphere desperate for the whistle, which comes and brings relief to Tottenham Hotspur, and that has secured safety in the Premier League. Fortune, when it comes to West Ham, is always hiding. This afternoon, their dreams of staying in the Premier League have faded and died.
Martin Odegaard steps towards his teammates, throws back his head and lifts the trophy aloft.
Yeah, that's how it all sounded across the talkSPORT network. Let's get over to John Jackson, talkSPORT's F1 correspondent, for a little preview on the Canadian GP coming up.
Yeah, cheers, Jamie. I think it's going to be quite an entertaining afternoon. This is going to be the first wet F1 race of the season, currently raining in Montreal. And yesterday in the sprint race, we saw the two Mercedes drivers come together and they were told off by their boss, Toto Wolff. So let's see what happens when George Russell starts on pole position with Kimi Antonelli, the 19-year-old Hungary, alongside him. Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri in the McLarens are third and fourth on the grid. And some encouraging signs for Lewis Hamilton in the Ferrari, out-qualifying his teammate Charles Leclerc. He will start fifth, with Max Verstappen down in sixth. Is the Canadian Grand Prix. It's going to be wet. It's going to be absolutely fascinating. I can tell already. The driver's already worried that there's going to be no grip. What this first corner at 9 p.m. is going to be incredible, and we'll keep you up to date, of course, on talkSPORT.
All right, thanks, John. Let's get back to some calls. Go to Darren. He's a Spurs fan. All right, Daz?
All right, Daz.
Hi.
How are you, Daz?
Relieved. I'm not celebrating like some of the fans that have come on from Spurs. I think they're ridiculous. The only thing I did when the whistle went, I turned to my mates who I go with every time, and we said we're relieved, and we walked out the stadium because we just had enough. And the way fans are behaving, and calling out Chelsea, that's ridiculous. We finished 17th. They finished 10th.
Yeah, they won nothing.
Hang on a minute.
They won nothing, though.
So did we.
Yeah, exactly.
We won nothing.
Exactly. Yeah, but we're a disgrace, and so are they.
Yeah, but we are more of a disgrace. And the way Tottenham fans are behaving is ridiculous.
I agree with him.
Well, you will agree with him.
No, you're speaking. He's the first one that's phoned up talking any sense.
Dazza, right? It's a shocking season, but it's over. It's over. Season's over. We're up. Cheer up.
It's over. It's an embarrassment. What do you think people like Glenn Hoddle look when they look at that side?
I know. Well, they've got to sort it out, haven't they?
Legends of the club.
Well, they've got to sort it out, though, Daz, haven't they? Got to start again.
Yeah, they've got to sort it out, but there's no good when fans are turning around like we've won a cup. It's ridiculous.
The stayed-up trophy.
Good trophy, that, though, Daz.
The inaugural. Well done.
Mate, it's good trophy, that. The staying-up cup.
Yeah, it should be a toilet bowl. It should be a toilet bowl, because that's what it was. It was toilet. It was. They should have stayed in the toilet where most of those players came from.
Holding up a toilet. Silver toilet.
That's a good trophy, that.
Holding that up.
I want to get a picture of that.
Yeah. Someone will AI that.
Staying up trophy.
Someone will AI that and send it to us, mate.
Yeah. It's unbelievable stuff.
Yeah.
Listen, Daz, enjoy it, mate. It's up. It's over. We can all relax now. Got the World Cup coming up.
He's the only one under a rock.
Just relax.
The only one. Only one that's got any. Only one that's got anything about him. Only Spurs fan today.
Man City boss Pep Guardiola managed his last game for the club after 10 years. Here's what he had to say in his emotional farewell to the club.
Why you love me so much? Why you do that to me? I never could imagine the amount of love. I have been an incredible, tremendous honor to be your manager, to be here during 10 years. Like the video is so long, and the reason why, that the amount of trophies and incredible emotions.
Yeah, that was Pep. Obviously, he's had an unbelievable run. His time has come to an end, Jace. We're going to miss him, actually.
Of course, he's going to be missed. Man City, of course, the most, but the Premier League will miss him. But there'll be a new generation of managers that come through it. I remember when we had Klopp, we had Jose, we had Wenger. all of that. Things move on. Now we've got this a new generation. So, well done him. I don't know where he'll pop up next, but be fascinating to see what Manchester City look like next season.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's go to Chris. He's a Spurs fan. Chris.
All right, Chris.
Up the Spurs!
Up the Spurs,
hey?
Chrissy!
Hey, how you doing? Get under that rock, O'Hara!
I'm out of the rock, mate. I can crawl out of it. I can crawl out of it.
You know, you keep going on about this open top bus. You should just get all the worst players that ever played for Spurs, and it'd be Cundy and Bernardo on there. And then they'd get rid of them hair transplants, and he'll have a wig like Russ Abbott, and it'll blow off down the high road.
I mean, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I never played in worse.
Here's the thing.
No, here's the thing. I never played in Spurs' worst ever Premier League side. I didn't play in it.
Four more games left of this season, you would have gone down, and that would have been even funnier.
I didn't play in Spurs' worst ever Premier League side. So here's the thing, right? No shame.
Here's a thing.
Again, no shame from Spurs.
It's ridiculous.
Chris, do everyone a favour and go and find a rock. Go and find a rock, Chris.
Look, Chrissy, we got it done, mate. It's all that matters. We got it done. We got it done, mate.
We got it done.
We got it done.
We got it done.
Up the Spurs!
Honestly, you lot. We got it
Cundy
done.
on it with the old hair transplant.
We got it done.
Chrissy.
Get it done. Wiggy.
Go, Chris.
Wiggy.
Chris, go and get a rock.
Chris.
Go and get a rock, mate. Stick it in your head.
Mate, come on. Just say well done, Spurs. Come on. Come on. The show's nearly over. Just say well done, Spurs. Well done. You did play for them.
Everton.
You played for Spurs.
Everton. Yeah. You let the footballing fraternity down today. That's all I'm going to say.
What do you mean? They played well.
Didn't turn up.
They played all right.
Everton, they're
played better than Chelsea.
That's why they're in the losers.
Played better than Chelsea.
That's why they're in the losers.
They played better than Chelsea.
Maybe, but that's why they're in the losers. They're just...
Look, credit where it's due, right? Terrible season. Last 5 games. De Zerbi comes in. Decent result.
Spursy. Roberto De Spursy.
Can't say that.
Well, I just did.
No, but you can't. You can't use that. You can't use the mask. No. You can't use the EFL Roundup. Listen. You can't use Roberto De Spursy.
All of
your summer's ruined.
No.
Your summer's ruined.
I've had a good run.
You've had a good run.
I've had a good
your
run.
Summer's ruined.
But
what are you going to do?
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
It'll be really frustrating summer for you.
No.
No Ange mask.
Here's the thing. You're just Spurs.
What do you mean?
You're just Spurs. It'll come again. It's like,
mate.
It's like Night Fuller's Day.
No.
You know, and I know, the next season, Spurs are going to give me so much fun.
Congratulate Spurs. Well done. Good season. Season done. Premier League safety. Premier League survival.
It's unbelievable.
No Ange mask.
You lot.
No Roberto De Spursy. No EFL Roundup.
The way you lot talk is that it's like you've won the league, and you don't know what that feels like since 61. 61. Shameless.
Well, I'm going to go and celebrate with the boys now. I'm going to have a few beers. Spurs.
Champagne. Get champagne out.
Yeah, I'm going to get champagne out. Champagne for everyone. Spurs are in the Premier League.
Popping in North London.
Irons.
Should be only one lot in North London.
Irons.
Arsenal. Well done, Arsenal. Spurs, absolute disgrace.
Irons. We are back tomorrow from 10 p.m. alongside Cundy doing the sports bar. I think we're going to have a West Ham special. Don't go anywhere, though, because Natalie Sawyer, Alan Pardew will be taking your calls on a final word.
Things though with Villa, right? Unai Emery is the man. He is like he has full control over everything. Transfers, youth club. There's no one telling him what to do. And there's been rumours about him going to Madrid. Can you imagine him going to Madrid, mate? If he's going to bench Mbappe to play someone else, mate, he'd get ousted straight away, wouldn't he?
Yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean?
It's the perfect fit. It's the perfect club. It's the perfect.
I know, but you're still Aston Villa, though.
What do you mean, Cundy?
Well, you mentioned Real Madrid, right?
Yeah.
Who's the bigger team?
What do you mean?
Cundy, come on, mate.
No, hold on a second. Hold on. Are you sorry? Have you taken stupid pills?
I don't know what.
Sorry. Are we? Sorry.
Were you trying to say Aston Villa bigger than Real Madrid?
No, of course not, mate. Of course not. But
what are you trying to say, Joe? I don't know what you're saying. Explain yourself.
No, hold on. He's saying he wouldn't go to Real Madrid.
Yeah, because he's not in control.
Sorry, unless I've got you wrong, Dave.
Yeah, because he's not in control.
It's Real Madrid. What's wrong with you lot? Are you joking me?
Cundy, mate. Are you joking? Listen to me, right? Hang on, Cundy.
David. Listen to me. Are you saying to me he'd turn down Real Madrid?
As a manager? Right. So
no, Hitman. What do you think I'm talking about?
Cundy, listen to me, right? He could go to Madrid, right? And
Dave, think about what you're going to say before you say it, okay?
Cundy, mate,
you're trying to think about it, okay?
You are.
He's annoying me.
Take it away.
Dave, he's annoying me.
Yeah, man, your canister is way bigger than your brain, mate. I swear down.
Say it then, Dave. Say it. So here's the situation. I'm going to throw